Once upon a time, there was a young dragon named Spyro. He journeyed across enchanting worlds to rescue other dragons from the spells of nasty orcs. After battling Nasty and his minions, Spyro brought peace back to the land. Spyro mania swept the country, and everyone lived happily ever after. Not! That feisty lizard burned herds of our sheep! Cool! PlayStation.
Boycott Spyro. Boycott Spyro. Sure, he looks like an innocent dragon, but he breathes fire. He's napalm on 4 scaly legs. And he headbutts. Just look what he did to me! What?
Barbecue.
Ow! Would you cut it out, Slim?
Store's closed.
Not for me, pal. You might say I'm Spyro's hot co-star. I love that little dragon. The way he blows fire at chicks like me. This is an official protest. I am an anti-Spyro activist.
Genghis, come.
What'd you say?
You're toast.
Station.
You ain't first, you're last.
Don't do that, Mikey. That's not a good idea, Mikey. Oh. Uh-oh.
Spyro's back. Mess with this dragon, and you'll get burned.
Now that's my idea of fun.
PlayStation.
We nailed him. Oh, let's go.
Ow.
Happy holidays, fat boy.
Spyro's back. Mess with this dragon, and you'll get burned.
Ow! That's gotta hurt.
PlayStation.
I shouldn't have messed with Spyro. He breathes fire wherever he goes. I've tried to run and hide, but he can climb and fly and swim. It's like he's everywhere. There's no hiding from him. I can't take it anymore. I'm so sorry.
I'm trying.
Spyro is back. He's every dragon's hero. He flies, he climbs, he swims, and he breathes fire everywhere. Oh, sure, everyone loves Spyro. Don't let that innocent little purple dragon fool you. He's one dragon you don't want to mess with. I did, and look what happened to me!
PlayStation.
Spyro, Year of the Dragon's Castle Quest sweepstakes, and you could win the grand prize, a trip to a real castle in England, plus a PlayStation PS1 console and Spyro, Year of the Dragon game.
Oh no, the dragon eggs have been stolen.
Watch Kids WB this weekend and follow Spyro as he searches for the missing dragon eggs. If you can name a Spyro character who pops out of one of the eggs, you could win your own Castle Quest, plus other...
I don't know why the audio suddenly dropped out of the video. But hey, you can win. I bet you can win.
Spyro's back. Can you take the heat?
PlayStation.
I think I just wrote a fucking hit.
really just about to quit. I get so discouraged when I'm stressed. Trying to be better than the best.
Ah, so close. Let's do that again. Oh, let's do that. See, I'm not ready. Let's do that again. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. I've arrived. I have to change everything. Listen. I'm a little slow to being here. Thank you. Oh, okay, Franny. Well, when that plays. Also, my... There we go. There we go. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Get these motherfuckers.
We'll do intros in a second. Just...
Pot is ruining America.
Okay. Are we ready? Have we settled in? Vice Principal Marsh is here already.
I think I just wrote a fucking hit. I was really just about to quit. I get so discouraged when I'm stressed. Trying to be better than the best.
There we go. Okay, hello. Hello, class. I'm here. I've arrived. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you for giving me a shout out earlier, Franny. I appreciate it. Congratulations on being first, Heather. I think we got some shout outs. Franny, such a good shout out the first time. Hello, Baronade. How did you like those commercials? Hello. I've got my air conditioning running. Let me put on the game. How about I put on the game in the background? Maybe we'll get some game audio if I run the game in the background. How are you, Heather, Franny, Baronade, and Creep Twin? We got a shout out for Creep Twin. You don't have to do the @ by the way, Franny. You can, but you don't have to. Godzilla vs. Spyro the Dragon, Dragon's Revenge, Lumberjack Marsh. I'm a cozy lumberjack. Isn't that what people like? I guess it is, isn't it? Wait, I got a better name? Okay, let's hear it. Why isn't the game loading? I've got a better name. It's called Why Isn't the Game Loading? So, I'm running my Nintendo GameCube now. It's overclocked 300%. So we'll see if these remind me of the old Chick-fil-A commercials. Oh, like with the cows? Yes. How's Elden Ring going, Creep Twin? There we go. I got a better name. Godzilla vs. Spyro the Dragon, The Unending Fire. That makes it sound like a romance, which is kind of like the, you know, Godzilla vs. Kong. All right, we're ready for gameplay. We're ready for action. 17 hours left until 1900. We can do it. I missed my weekend playing. Were you busy living life? I would say I'm sorry for my handle being so long, but I'm not. Well, damn. It's a mouthful, you know? I was busy being depressed. Heard, felt, understood. I think we should get into the game, maybe. So let's do that. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. How much would I have to pay for you to do a live reaction to the Godzilla vs. Megalon movie? Well, first of all, we'd have to do that on Discord. Second of all, where's the game? Third of all, there we go. My air conditioner is so damn loud. Can you hear it? Because I like hear it so much louder than the game. Oh, and it went to the fucking... Hold on one second. Enjoy my pajamas while I get up.
Yeah.
Well,
Like yesterday.
Hotter.
even with the air conditioner on low, it feels like it's so loud for me, damn it. All right, see how silky smooth the game is now? See how smooth?
You really are the most devious bastard in New York City.
Well, thank you, Matt Berry. We're ready for the game now. How is the game volume? Is it that the game itself is quiet? I love the Sleepy Bear. The Sleepy Bear is my favorite. Sleepy Bear is my friend. Sleepy Bear saves me from all my problems. I'm trying to fix my monitor height so that it doesn't creep into the camera. Did this creep in? Is it still... Is it visible? It's a little visible. There we go. Hi, everybody. We're playing a game. Can you tell I didn't have a lot of time to set up my stream today? And yet you're here, which I appreciate. You can do that on stream. You just have your cam with mic audio only with the time. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's okay. So what I'm doing now is I've overclocked the game. It's now running at 300% the power. I can hear the AC, but game audio seems okay. Well, let's turn off the fucking AC then. The game is a little quiet, I would say. The game's a little quiet for my taste. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Oh, it only goes up to 5. That's why it only goes up to 5. So hold on. Config, audio. Oh, I can make the audio louder. There we go. Make the game louder. Then I can feel more comfortable having my air conditioning back on. Because it's hot in here. I would love to play a game where the sound went up to 11. That'd be a fun little bit. So, I get the 11 thing. I really get it. So, if you are, I get that it's a joke, first and foremost, but if you are, ouch! If you are a rock star who plays on Marshall amps or any kind of standardized tube amp, and the amps go from 0 to 10, right? So that's something that's standardized, and it goes up to 10. But you want something that goes louder than 10, because 10 is a standardized unit of audio measurement. So you don't make 10 louder, you make something that goes to fucking 11, because 11 is louder than 10. If you make 10 louder, then 10 isn't 10 anymore. You've made 10 11. Marshall amps, you know what? I would have loved to be an heir to that empire, let me tell you what. These vases are a little bit tougher. You can only charge them. Don't worry. You won't get to have any gameplay. Don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you. Marsh is good at video games. Thanks, Nightbot. Right after I had to get tutorialized. Let's press the question mark button to talk to this person. Star Wars heir to the Empire.
Save my cows.
Save my cows. Save a cow. Eat a cow. You know, so one thing I will say, I think it's that I want the music to be louder than the audio. And so to do that... Why? Does that even do anything? Wait a minute. Why is the audio... Wait. Huh? Oh, this is one of those games where if you press the B button, it cancels what you put in. Music louder than the audio, huh? Yeah, like what we did on A Hero's Tale. Look how silky smooth the game is now. Don't blast me. Don't you blast me either. Thank you very much. This is like if the game got an HD remake. Is music not audio? You know what I mean. Like the other audio, the sound effects and vocals. You know, spoken words is. The talkies. Oh, hi Topper, I hit you with the remote. I'm so sorry, bud. He's gonna go watch my camera disconnect. Ready? 3, 2, 1. SFX, yeah. It's like the FX network, but with an extra S. Also, I found out it did save my extra lives, so I'm gonna have hella lives by the time I beat this game. I'm very excited about that. Am I getting everything? I have to like see, I have to make sure that Sparks is actually getting all the gems because I think I'm missing some because I trust, oh. Hey, you caught Akira.
Hey, it's Akira.
Of course, like the movie. Hey Gary, can we get a shout out? Can we get a shout out for Gary, please? Hey Topper. Hey Top Cat. Hey Topper. I want to say hi to the people. Make my nose itch immediately in stream. He's decided that this time of day is, oh yeah, get an exclamation point song list in here. We've unlocked the next guitar stream. He wants my tea. And that means that you can request stuff from the song list. Look at his butt. Just like, he loves having his goddamn butt right in my face. Buddy. Buddy. Why don't you go in the chair? Not Kong list. Okay, so there's Donkey, Diddy, Cranky, Candy, Funky, Chunky, Tiny, Dixie, Kitty, Lanky. Who am I forgetting? Yeah, I was trying to remember Lanky before. He has style, and he has grace. This Kong's family is proud of him. There we go. Dopey Kong, not real. This Kong. Wait, he has no life. He has no hope. This Kong really likes to smoke dope. Oh, so who could forget Swanky Kong? Can someone post Swanky Kong to Discord? Oh, there's Wrinkly Kong. She's dead though. Do dead Kongs still count as members of the Kong clan and or the DK crew? Hello, buddy. Do you think Funky Kong specializes in guerrilla warfare? Toppy, why don't you want to get out? Why do you want to be all over me? Wrinkly Kong, oh, Donkey Kong Jr. Well, isn't Donkey Kong Jr. grow up to be Donkey Kong? That's like the whole thing. Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, Kitty Kong, Funky Kong, Candy Kong, Swanky Kong, Lanky Kong, Tiny Kong, Chunky Kong, Manky Kong? Who the fuck is Manky Kong? Chained Kong? No, Chained Kong is officially no relation. Hold on. Because Chained Kong is the Super Mario RPG character, right? What's up, Jukebox? Can we? Yeah, Chained Kongs are confirmed to have no relation. Their description in... Oh no, okay, so gorillas... Okay, so hold on. So the lore for gorillas is, don't confuse me with someone else. I am a work of fiction. Any resemblance to pre-existing apes is purely coincidental. So the enemy that looks like Donkey Kong, they're telling you it's not Donkey Kong. And then for the Chained Kong, their description says, those who fled from the village of the gorillas settled at Barrel Volcano. As time passed, they eventually came to be known as Chained Kongs. So Chained Kongs, they're called Kongs, so I would assume that Chained Kongs are like adopted into the family. Who's Uncle Kong? Fedora Kong? Who? Okay, Manky Kong, I gotta look some of these up. Manky Kong, how you doing, Jukebox? Manky Kong, oh, Manky Kong is like the enemy character, right. And then Scott Kong. Donkey Kong Jr. is Donkey Kong's dad? I thought Donkey Kong was Cranky Kong's son. He's his grandson? Who the fuck is Uncle Kong? Uncle Kong. He only appears in the Japanese strategy guide, Super Donkey Kong 2. The character does not appear, and he's never mentioned in Donkey Kong Country 2 or any Donkey Kong series games. So, is this even a real... Like, did Rare make this character? He doesn't even look real. Who's Fedora Kong? This is the last one. The fuck is Fedora Kong? This isn't real. This isn't a real character. This is... a Kong who appears in promotional art for Donkey Kong Land but doesn't actually appear in the game. That's not a real Donkey Kong character. I named the ones who really exist. Hello, Lissa! Oh my god, I went to hit a fucking soundboard and he headbutted my hand so that I would pet him. How you doing, Lissa? Thanks for... Oh, what are you doing in Ocarina of Time? Are you doing like a straight playthrough? Are we getting randomizers going on? What's happening? Thank you for shouting out Lissa. Lissa doesn't stream anymore, but Lissa still deserves the shoutouts. Lissa's the best. Without Lissa, this channel would have never lifted off into the stratosphere. You know. Road to 1,000. I really do. I want to bill my guitar stream as Lucky Sevens. So if you could get one more person to follow this channel, that would fucking be great. Tell your friends. Twitch.tv/ItsTheMarsh. Guitar stream on Monday. Straight playthrough. Haven't played the OG in a long time. Nice. Where are you right now? Also, yeah, we're in the stratosphere.
Give me some ganja.
We blasted off. The Kong family tree is more of a vine. They have lots of style. They have low stratosphere. Wow. Can we get, how many seconds should we time out Baronade? As soon as I figure it out, we'll time him out. How the fuck do I get through here? No, don't. Okay, well, be nice to me. It's my stream. I'm the old Marsh. I want people to be nice to me in my stream. That doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? Can I blast your butt? Oh, apparently not. Okay. So these are, by the way, I just want to point out this enemy design. We have to rescue cows from aliens, but the aliens aren't actually aliens. They're space dinosaurs. You know, it's one thing that he walks across, but it's that he walks across batting his little fucking question mark ass tail and hitting me right in the nose. I'm locked on. Tell me when. I'll have to restart the app. Okay, well, that's a warning. That's one warning for you to be nice to me. Now he's on top of the TV. Want to see? Toppy TV.
Broadcasting from the Marsh Broadcast Center, it's Toppy TV. I'm on Toppy. I'm the host and the satellite.
That's the voice I do for him all the time, by the way. I can't really help it. That's how he sounds. It's Toppy TV. Coming to you in Toppy Vision. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he sees this. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. You like my light? No, you like my hand. Yeah. Yeah. So his name at the shelter was Trooper, which was a goofy ass name. He wants you to see his butt. There it is. There it is. It's his favorite thing to show off. Maybe I should pivot away from that. That's You've seen enough cat butt. So his name on the paper was Trooper, and my partner misread it as Topper, and we started calling him Topper. And then he brought him home and he started getting on top of everything. Like, look at him. He's on top. That's his name. So it ended up being really fitting. Trooper was a silly name. Trooper is not befitting a cat of his status. We actually wanted to call him Prince. That didn't work out. He's not a prince. He's Toppy. Because our other cat's named Majesty. And there was like a really tiny, we were going to give him a long ass name. There was like a tiny bit of time. He was going to be like Prince Romulus. That definitely didn't work. Do they flop around? He loves to flop. He'll flop down anywhere.
Hey, you're Spyro, ain't you? Glad to meet you.
There's a cat that hangs out outside. I really want him to have a home, but he hangs out outside and we're not allowed to bring him in. And I feed him every day and he flops down too. Have you seen any of my cows? What do I do with a cow when I see it? Milk it? That probably isn't right. Okay, so oh, right. Remember that thing I learned 5 seconds ago? So probably, oh, I hear a Dragonfly. Oh, it's right there. Hello. People on fucking YouTube are like, oh, catching the dragonflies is so hard and complicated. You just walk up to them and press a button. Eat the cow. It's the spaghetti monster. Aww. Like internet atheists in 2006. Whatever happened to the Amazing Atheist? Did he actually get canceled? I knew like 1 or 2 like flying spaghetti monster kids in high school. I hope they're doing well. I'm about to youch. He found God. You know, that's the bit, isn't it? That tends to be what happened. Likely place for them to be. Wait, did he really find God? The amazing atheist. God, even saying that, my mouth feels dirty. That has to be right. This game feels so much better now that I got it to run solidly. I say that, and then I can't do a jump. Okay, I'm beginning to think that's not what I'm supposed to do. But maybe over here? Okay, the diode. What's this do? Oh, there's a platform. How about that? Wait, oh, I gotta read this. In 2018, Kirk, is that the internet atheist? I don't know what his name is. Kirk was criticized for a controversial tweet in which he claimed... Is that still on the screen? Do I have to read it? God, we all learned today. I'm not gonna read that. You all read it. It was on the screen. Accessibility. He got canceled for saying that the actor who played Lara Croft, that her fucking boobies were too small. Shut the fuck up. Get a life, loser. Find God. Actually, like, the world would be better off if you did fucking find God, you fucking loser. God damn. Imagine disliking small boobs. So I will say, when they put out the like Lara Croft remastered trilogy, I watched the trailer and I was like, damn, Lara's kind of caked up. And then immediately my brain was like, you doofus, that was the whole appeal of her character in the beginning. Like, I got so used to like skinny legend Lara Croft that I forgot that, like, oh yeah, she used to be all about those triangle polygons. What a hill to die on, though. For real, actually for real though, like, get a fucking life. Now, what would a platforming game be without platforms? You chose to start reading it, you gotta finish it. I'm not reading that shit. I summarized for the audience. He is a massive feminist now?
Huh?
I guess that's good, but yeah, I don't trust that either. Exactly. Like, okay. Good for you, buddy. You stay over there and I'll stay over here. I kind of like her design in this game. Oh, well, there she goes. She doesn't stick around to brain blast me 50 fucking thousand more times, like in A Hero's Tale. Lara Croft needs it, but they're not even that big originally. I mean, shut up. But it's like, imagine though, like that doesn't even, what does that do? Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. Her whole, like, at the end of the day, her characterization doesn't have to do with what she looks like. She's a fucking treasure hunter or whatever. Like, you can cast her however you like, really. She's just a rich treasure hunter. Isn't the whole thing that she's like a spoiled rich girl and then because she's British, she raids these tombs? Am I or is she rich because she's British and raids tombs? Either way, it definitely has to do with her being British. So, let's just not forget about that. I feel like that's the most important thing. It needs to be someone who can convincingly sound like the most fucking colonizer type person that exists in the world. Is this a different Spyro? I beat A Hero's Tale, yes, Gary, and all of it will be on YouTube by the end of the week. ! YT. I beat it last night. If they're not pyramids, I ain't watching. That's true. We need like the 50s, like the cone bra. That's what Lara Croft should wear.
If you activate all the platforms around the tower by jumping on them,
Yeah, actually, Lara Croft should be an anime girl. Everyone else should be a human actor, and then Lara Croft should be like extremely, like, what was that movie? Alita Battle Angel, but instead of her having big ol' eyes. Fill in the rest. She was rich and was bored. Exactly. That's why I feel like Angelina Jolie, actually, even though she's American, I think, she is, right? She like, was able to give that vibe really well of just, like, bored, spoiled rich girl. Been mad busy lately. Oh, it's fine, Gary. I appreciate you being here. And you're not a fan. You're my fucking friend. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. If you want to catch up, they will be on YouTube, and most of the VODs are still on my channel. Were you here when I beat the boss Red in the 4th stream? That was, like, the most exciting thing to happen, honestly. And I think that went on YouTube today. Because today's Wednesday? Yeah, that went on YouTube today. So that was the most fun. Well, that was the most eventful part. That was the climax of the game, I would say. That's where we climaxed together. It would be like Alita. Yes, perfect. I gave Hero's Tale a final score of 9.7 out of 10. Very close. Just shed about 3 points off of that. I did say you beat Red. Okay, you saw like the best part then, Gary. There wasn't much game left after that. All right. There's a space riptide holding that Dragonfly hostage. If you activate all the platforms around the tower by jumping on them, it'll lower the tower down so you can rescue it. Blah, 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 blah. I love his fucking... He's got jiggle physics on his belly. And his underbite. That wasn't me moving. Okay, so I gotta activate all the platforms. Board the platforms! Wait. Huh? Okay. Wait, oh, you motherfucker, he taunts me. Well, what do you know? For all your fancy gliding, you ain't such a wonder after all. I've seen better wings on flying pigs. You fucker. I'm about to fail again just to hear his fucking taunt-ass dialogue. Hold on. I drown in the green. All right, let's hear him. Let's hear him be a fucking mean asshole. We don't even get the good loading screen when we fail.
Well, what do you know? For all your fancy gliding, you ain't such a wonder after all. I've seen better wings on flying pigs.
What a fucking little asshole. There's no death sound. It just goes... Oh, there's 2 moons. Did you notice there's 2 moons? So how do I, like, land? Once I hover, I have to commit to it? I have to commit to it? So we just board the platforms. Board the platforms! Uh-oh. Great. No! Oh, this is gonna be fun. That's the cool part. You don't have to. Were you here before, Gary, when we named all the Kongs? Here we go. User. Oh, okay. Great. Thank you. Glad I read that. Who's your favorite Kong? That's our question of the day. Who's your very favorite Kong in the whole Kongiverse? Enter Spider-Man, Kong, Spider Kong. Enter the Kong-verse. Hello? Wait a minute. Huh? Am I doing something wrong? Huh? Fedora Kong. Oh my god. Can we name Buffy Kong? Is that the Kong that's played by Sarah Michelle Gellar? I like Lanky because Joel... That's a great video. You know, the video really showed our best foot forward. He is a leader. Wait, don't talk about Linkin Park. That's true. They got canceled before they even got started. Oh, they had one song out and then they got canceled. Isn't that fun? I have played it on here because Rainbow Bridges. Can we get a / shout out for Rainbow Bridges? Like / shout out. Wah, oh. I keep going to double jump because of a Hero's Tale. Oh, and then these fall down. But I would play it again. That's a funny video. Maybe when we go on break, I'll play that video. Linkin Park, they did get canceled. Their new vocalist. Because she is she's a 2nd generation Scientologist, which some people are like, well, that means her parents like put her in a cult, which I get. However, she also defended Danny Masterson in court, and people are like, well, that fucking sucks. And even if she was compelled to do that, that doesn't mean, like, she still did it. Oh, I'm so ass at this. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and be someone who, like, I'm gonna take accountability. This game has controls, the game controls the way it does, and I need to get my hands around it. So, I know that Spyro has an absolutely fucking horrendous jump arc, and I need to proceed accordingly. You know who else had an arc? Noah.
I was saying balloons.
Hello, Ishmik. How are you? Imagine being good at it. Yeah. Do you have a speedrun time, Heather? Are you good at Spyro Enter the Dragonfly? God damn it. Marsh's classic depth perception skills strike again. Isn't it great that I play 3D games? That's why the Nintendo 3DS was such a fucking godsend for me. I could actually see where I was going and what I was doing in a game. Absolutely not. Where's your 100% save file? We need to see it. It's this. Okay. Marsh blaming himself and not the game design. Are you feeling okay? Gary, it's not my fault a lot of games aren't well designed. This game is more like it's not well programmed. This game has good intentions and it's programmed absolutely abysmally. What am I gonna do? Blame the programmers? Nah. Okay, let me check. I'm so confused. Linkin Park. Oh yeah, no, their singer. They have a new singer. Right. And they don't believe it. She has a whole bunch of problems. Youch! This is the worst Spyro game. What about the one on the DS? A lot of people don't like that one. Shadow Legacy or whatever. That one's a secret sequel to A Hero's Tale. Maybe the worst part of the situation. Oh, the thing about mental illness. Yeah, she's just all in all like... The first day was like, oh my god, Linkin Park is so great. Has a woman singer. Good for them. It's the 21st century. Oh my god, yes. And then it was like, never mind. Oh, my controller! Hey, fun fact, I have a throne now. I didn't put a new Xbox controller on it, though. I need to do that. Because I need a new Xbox controller. I will blame the fucking controller. Oh my god, Topper! It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Hold on a second. The content. We're getting content. You know, if you're having a good time, that's the most important thing. That really is what matters most to me. God damn it, Topper. You unplugged the whole thing? Little man. And then you're sitting on the cable and you're trying to be all cute. It's like, no, the cable's not your bed. The cable's the cable that Daddy uses to get on TV. Twitch.tv/ItsTheMarsh. Tell your friends. We're one follower away from 777, which Franny asked a question about. Oh boy. Topper. Oh boy. This may be the end of this event today. Not the stream, just me trying to connect my camera the way I want to. Little man. You sure created a situation for your father. There we go. Just forgive it making the Windows alert sound. Who doesn't love that classic Windows 10 alert sound, huh? I love that it lasts like fucking 5 seconds every time it plays. What you want from a desktop alert sound is for it to linger in your ear as long as possible. Every single time you get an alert. See, I don't need to complain about game design. I can complain about so many things. I can complain about designing a fucking operating system from 10 years ago. Remember Windows 7? That was a good one. All right. Let me check. That sounds from Windows At 777, are you gonna play a one-armed bandit all stream?
Huh?
Like, one-armed. Am I gonna... One arm. Huh? I was gonna make a joke about Yo Mama and having an arc, but not say it because you would time me out, so I'll just allude to it instead. My mama had an arc. She had a whole life, and then she had me. I directed my best buddy to check out your stream, so hopefully he'll listen. Oh, thank you, Creep Twin. I appreciate it. He was excited about Spyro. It's Spyro September all month. Hello, Emily. How are you doing? Okay, I got this. Not arcing. No, no. All right. That's strike 2, buddy. That's strike 2. Hello, Top. That's a new one. His fucking big old cat ass dragged my second monitor along with him. Thanks, buddy. I'm never gonna get past this challenge. Marsh knows baseball. It's true. Mike Piazza was the catcher for the Mets. Didn't Keith Hernandez play for the Mets? Who else? Step on my cable again, Topper. I love it. Darryl Strawberry. Tom Seaver, right? He was like the pitcher who took them to the 1969 nice World Series. Isn't it great that the Mets won a World Series in 1969? Like, yeah, they've only won 2 World Series, but one of them is 69. Like, that's like worth like 6 and/or 9 World Series right there. That's a real nice record for them to hold. How about those Mets? I heard they might get the wild card this year. They won't. The Mets always deliver an October surprise. The surprise is they're bad. You know what Mets stands for? You know what Mets stands for? Who out there knows what Mets stand for? Go ahead and tell me. Come on, who knows what Mets stands for? Fuck off. Doesn't stand for fuck off. Well, that was easy.
Huh?
Well, that's the spirit. Purple dragon sure has some spunk. Now, here's a dragonfly for you, son.
Why purple dragons? Why spunk? Rickshaw. Okay. Sure. Why not? Why would I attempt that again, Mr. Man? These characters could be from classic Spyro games and I wouldn't fucking know. I did. Oh, I have to remember. So the Reignited trilogy is on sale right now on Steam. Guess who's buying it? Because I have it on Switch already, but the graphics on Switch are a little 2017. So I'm gonna buy it on PC. It's gonna look as good or better than Enter the Dragonfly looks. You gotta try. Hey Spyro, wanna try again for a light gem? So actually, like, no joke, that was one of my least favorite things about A Hero's Tale. And actually, when I went to watch some YouTubers talk about it, they mentioned that too. How, like, it's annoying that, like, not only that you have to do the things twice, but also, like, if you just want the light gem, you have to do it twice. Which I'm sure is kind of part of why they designed it that way, because the light gems are more valuable than the I keep wanting to call them donuts. Sorry, I'm straightening my camera after my cat disconnected it twice. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. I get it perfect, and then it gets messed up. There we go. Eggs, the dragon eggs, right, the donuts. So, you know what I mean, though? Like, it would be cooler if you could get... I would like it better, not cooler. I would enjoy the game design more if you got the light gem before you got the... Wait, are we in a different area now? No. If you got the light gem before getting... And then could get, like, a dragon egg as a bonus. Because the dragon eggs are really, like, bonus items. Laurent. Alright. Do you know the story of Doc Ellis? Oh, is he the guy that, like, drank a whole lot of beer? No. Different person. So there's 10 dragonflies in every level. Okay. Oh wait, is he the guy that took acid and played a game? Because like he didn't know that they had a game coming up because he was on acid. Wrong way. He's pitched a no-hitter. That's right. He didn't know just play a game on acid. He pitched a fucking no-hitter on acid. That's sick. Don't compete on drugs. But that's a pro right there. Okay, now I guess we gotta go back or die. Yeah, I just die. So can I actually shock them? So no one guessed what Met stands for. How disappointing. No one knows or guessed. It stands for my entire team sucks.
Huh?
But you're only allowed to say that if you're a fan. If you're being mean about the Mets as a non-fan, you're not allowed to make that joke. You're only allowed to make that joke if you suffer. If you came home from fucking school and watched the 2006 or whatever the hell playoffs and watched the Mets get fucking out of the playoffs by committing an error because the outfielder tried to catch a ball in one hand, which they teach you not to do in fucking Little League. I watched that. And then they played it on slow-mo, and you watch in slow motion as the fucking professional outfielder in baseball who probably gets paid more per year as an outfielder in Major League Baseball than I'll ever make as a salary in my entire fucking life. Try to catch a ball in one fucking hand. My entire team sucks, man. And then last year, was it last year? It was the last 2 years, the previous 2 seasons. So 2022 and 2023, they had general manager Buck something, and Buck was really good and charming and led the team well. And the first year he was coaching or managing, whatever they call it, it was great, and they won a whole lot, and they like just barely missed going to the playoffs because shit fucking hit the fan in October. And then the next year they genuinely had a bad year. And then they just went ahead and fucking fired Buck and didn't let him have a third year. Even though he, like, I don't know, the players liked him, the fans liked him. Why did they get rid of him? Could be worse, could be the White Sox. Have the White Sox ever won a World Series? The thing with the White Sox is, like, doesn't Chicago, yeah, Chicago has 2 baseball teams, right? They have the Cubs. Oh, the Cubs are, ha 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 ha, ha ha. Chicago has 2 baseball teams, and they both suck! I thought you were playing Borderlands. I'm only allowed to make that joke with you, Bandit, because you're the one that says you were playing fucking Borderlands. Can we get a shout out for Bandit, who, by the way, was not playing Borderlands? Not only were you not playing Borderlands, but you were like, oh, I'm going to play through the whole Borderlands series in order, and now you're playing Borderlands 2. You're not even playing Borderlands 1. They almost broke the record for the losing streak this year. What, did they win or something? They couldn't even break a streak because they won right before they were actually going to set a record. They were like, nope, we can't even set a record that's negative. Well, because 1 was laggy. What are you playing on? Oh, is it 1 enhanced instead of 1, like, original? They're so shit they can't even be good at being bad. Yeah, exactly. That's funny. Are you a White Sox fan? Are you a long-suffering fan of the Sox? Wait, white... Why is the Sox white? I played the original. Oh. I have the original on PC and it doesn't lag for me. I was gonna play the enhanced version and then Franny was like, you don't want to do that, bud. I still have my original Borderlands save file, which I last opened in 2013, where I was level like 16 playing as Roland. I'm a Tigers. Socks, not socks. Yeah, but they're still socks. Socks are socks. Or is it like how, you know, like the New York Knicks where they're like knickerbockers, which is like type of underwear, right? Now what the hell is through here? This better not be the goddamn level exit. How am I supposed to know? Lag for the person playing with me. Well, they need to get good. That's all I can say about that. I've been playing Borderlands 1 in the little spare time that I have. I really want to get it on Switch so I can play it in bed. And then I'd have more time to be playing it idly. But I'm also trying to be on top of my reading. And then if I play Borderlands in bed, I won't be reading. So... Oh, it's Hunter! Yeah, what's up, Spyro?
I just knew there was something suspicious about this.
He really does look like cheese.
Cows are everywhere, and now a big UFO is coming to abduct
Tigers?
cows.
Oh, since you're a New Yorker, I think you're supposed to root for the superior team, the Yankees. What? Ugh. Yeah, I just saw a thing about how Yankees fans are fucking annoying assholes. So that's all I have to say about that. I just knew there was some of the space cows are everywhere now. A big UFO is coming to abduct Farmer Dill's cows.
A tractor beam on this UFO that you can use to beam up the cows and put them into the corral.
Wait, how does Farmer John have a UFO?
Will you try rescuing the cows with the prototype UFO?
How do I fly that thing? Press the A button when you're over a cow to use the tractor beam. Press it again when you're over the corral to release the cow. Press the X button to shoot UFOs. Hold down the B button to fly faster. Alright, well, time to... Hunter is a ufologist in the original trilogy? I somehow don't believe that. Don't let that nasty UFO get a single cow. Okay, how do I shoot again? With this button. Oh, the little cow icon's so cute. Wait, how do I... No, no, no. Put down that cow. Get that cow away from you. I want that cow. I want that cow. Uh-oh. How do I get cow? How do I get cow? Okay, I now have cow. So I go over to the corral and I drop the cow. There we go. This is gonna... Remember when I said these feel like Mario Party games? Cow? Okay. So I'm gonna fly over here, drop the cow. Fly over here, get the cow, you get the cow, you drop the cow, you get the cow, you drop the cow, you get the cow, you drop the cow, hello? You get the cow, you drop the cow, you get the cow, you drop the cow. He's obsessed with UFOs. I think, is that like from the same fan fiction that said Goombella was 12 years old? You get the cow, you drop the cow, Can you fucking fuck off with your fucking cow-ductions, please? I'm trying to get the cows. I'm trying to abduct the cows to save the cows from being abducted. I'm using my UFO to abduct the cows to save the cows from being abducted by UFOs. It's very simple and straightforward. I hope you understand. Wiki quote. He also seems to be a bit of conspiracy buff with interest in space and extraterrestrials, especially sheep and flying sheep saucers. But what is this from? Where's the source? Also, what wiki is that? The Ed, Edd and Eddy fanfiction wiki? This minigame was awful. Wanna put that out there. What is that? What? Destroy all humans?
Awesome, Spyro. You saved all the cows. By the way, I found this dragonfly hiding in the barn.
Why do you say it like that? Dragonfly? Okay, but what game is he a UFO nut in? This game?
Hey, it's Jingles.
Of course, it Jingles. Jingles the dragonfly. Jingle my dragonfly. Jingle my dragon until it flies. Well, Hunter's only in Spyro 2. I guess this one. Well, yeah. Okay, bye, buddy. I'm gonna hang out here and watch the skies for space cows. The truth is out there, Spyro. Maybe that is in character for him. He does say the truth is out there. He's in 3-2. 3-2. Who's on third? Wait, no, who's on... I don't know. Hunter looks so ugly, like he's made of cheese from a can. Yes, he really does look like he's made of cheese, but he's got like holes. He kind of looks like holy cheese. Do you think Hunter stinks? Like, do you think, because he's outside, and he's in the sunlight, you just go up to him, it's like, ugh. Hey, Hunter. You been in the fridge anytime? Oh no, Spot, what the fuck was that?
Huh? Huh?
Did the game crash?
Huh?
Oh no. Spyro slid around on the floor and then went into the portal, and then the portal didn't load, and now the game is crashed. Now, see, when people complain about games these days, at the very least, most games don't crash. Wait, is it back? Hello? Game? Okay, I'm gonna restart. Game? Oh. Okay. Okay, it's back. We're back. Everything's back. We're everyone, everything, good, great, fantastic, outstanding, amazing. Now they just brick your motherboard. What games brick your motherboard? Brick and more brick. It turned my motherboard into a pickle. Hello? Okay. Funniest shit I've ever seen. I'm the sleepy bear. I mean, no comment. I forget which, but it had a kernel level anti-cheat that fucked up and bricked your Morty board somehow. Well, damn. At least most games wouldn't melt your console. That's true. There were some games that, like, I think like the X-Men game on Genesis did this. It like actually utilized some sort of like, it would force your console to glitch so that it would do something. So the game wouldn't work on the 32X past a certain level because like the 32X effectively wouldn't let them do whatever that console exploit they were doing was. And I think Spyro the Dragon on PS1, I don't remember what they did. I heard it was something similar where like booting up the game, I might be like paraphrasing or representing this wrong, but it was something like this. It was like booting up the game would crash the console, and then when the console rebooted, it would reboot in debug mode, which would then allow the developers to like access stuff that they wouldn't otherwise be able to access, and that's like the only way that they were able to actually get Spyro the Dragon to run on consumer PlayStation 1 consoles. When you loaded a level, it rebooted the console. I know Morrowind would do that, because what Morrowind did was, on Morrowind on Xbox, because on the original Xbox, the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, also, is that going to take me anywhere if I let it? Do I have like a, I do. There's only one way to find out. Morrowind would like cause like a memory leak or some kind of issue on the original Xbox. So to get around it, yes, every time the game loaded, what it actually did was crash the console so that the static load screen, like you'd think the game was loading, but actually it was rebooting the entire fucking Xbox console. It flashed that part of the game to memory, and then when the console rebooted, it reloaded that exact save state of the game from flash memory and then put you back on the load screen. Like something like that. And that's nuts in and of itself. Because like Todd Skyrim couldn't figure out why Morrowind was crashing on Xbox, so he was like, well, Morrowind crashing isn't a bug. It's a feature. It just works. Okay, I guess this doesn't go anywhere if we're standing on it, is the lesson I've learned from that, so I'm gonna move along. And I'm gonna keep it strong, move along, move along. I want lightning breath. Now, I know this game is like truncated and everything, like it was supposed to be a lot bigger and have a lot more levels, but I like that it gives you the different breath abilities much sooner than a Hero's Tail. A Hero's Tail, it draws it out, and by the time you get the ice breath, you're at the end of the game, and the ice breath, in my opinion, isn't even like really useful at all in a Hero's Tail. Because it's like, why do I even have this? Like, what do I need this for? Skywind? Oh, is that like them putting the region of Skyrim in Morrowind as like a mod? I do like that all of the realms of wherever the hell have been in the Elder Scrolls series since. Wait, are these cows bad? I just noticed. So we have space dinosaurs and we also have space cows. Are the cows like being abducted and turned into bad guys? Is that like the lore of this level? Every time I hear move along, I think of Bionicle. Now we gotta find out why that is, Gary. Fully voice acted and stuff. But yeah, the level of stuff people do for Bethesda mods is pretty sick. Like, when I was into Skyrim modding, I found all these mods that like had like they were either like existing characters with fully voiced lines or even new characters that had fully voiced lines. Like, you could revamp Lydia's whole, like, all of her dialogue, and that was just someone like voicing the character over. It might be the RPG of the year. How can it be the RPG of the year when Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door came out this year? Come on. Think. It was in the Bionicle commercial. Can you post that on Discord? ! Discord, Gary. Also, reminder, there's a guitar stream on Monday. Don't forget. Start thinking about your song requests now, and if you tell me them, then I'll be able to practice them ahead of time. Space Cow. Well, for one, it's coming out earliest late 2025. Oh, well, the RPG of the year next year is gonna be... I like that I don't know. You know, games gotta keep us on our toes. We shouldn't know what the game of the year is gonna be in advance. Youch! So there's some kind of collect the things here. Oh, it's these again. What? Wait, what the? Wait, what? Why am I? What? I don't understand. When did I suddenly get mouth bomb? Did I like miss some? Do I need to like set these on? What's happening? There's like one that is missing. Is it here? Okay. That was great, Spyro. You completed the challenge and released the Dragonfly. You got Jumbaloo. Oh, it's Tetsu. He said Testu. SpongeBob. No one was directing SpongeBob in the studio how to say Tetsu. Is Tetsu a character from the movie Akira? Testu. Okay, do reboots really count for Game of the Year? I was kidding, Gary, but also 1,000 Year Door is a fucking great game. What other good RPGs came out this year? There's like Elden Ring expansion, which like, do you count an expansion? I'm unsure of any major RPG coming. They're remaking Final Fantasy IX. That's the thing. I'm the old Marsh. I like old JRPGs. It would be hilarious if it did hit anyone's Game of the Year. Well, the Game Awards used to do Best Fan Game. I don't know if they still do that. I feel like that would count under like Best Fan Game. I think it should, because by all rights, the newer games would beat it. So like what you're saying, wait, what is the figure it out sound? Or, oh, we got all the gems, yay! Hey Spyro, glad you're here. The doors is jammed. I've set some explosives, but I don't have any matches. My mama always told me that I should never play with matches. Anyway, maybe you could help me with the light. I got smoke up over here. I I think people are a bit overblinded by nostalgia. I mean, fair enough. One thing I try to do when I play older games on stream, whether they're remakes or just original games, is I really do try to judge the games as they are, you know? I've really enjoyed Final Fantasy X-2. 10 was good, but I enjoyed 10-2 even more. How am I missing 4 Dragonflies? How am I missing 4 Dragonflies? Is 9 next year? We don't know. They haven't actually officially announced the Final Fantasy IX remake yet. But I think, yeah, I think if a remake is able to stand up alongside modern games, it could be in the conversation. I gotta go off camera and blow my nose. My cat really did a number on me blowing his... I mean, I take allergy medicine every day, but he, like, got up all in my face before. I'm gonna turn on my air purifier, too. Oh, my...
Hello, Spyro. You need to collect more of those them there bugs, and I should have this honeycomb raft working like a charm. Well, that should do it, Spyro. Hop aboard the raft and get ready for the Honey Marsh Rapids. Hello, Spyro.
Oh, man, I was having good reactions to that, too. Damn, thank you for telling me I was muted. Damn, well... I was just having a good time blasting him. Thanks for telling me I was muted. Honey Marsh. Honey Marsh was being quiet. All the new quests they're adding. I feel like I had unmuted myself too. I guess it didn't take. Oh well, I'm back. That was fun. Basically, I was just expressing confusion at why I couldn't go in the level if you told me I unlocked the level. So I guess we're not going to that level because we can't go to the level. That's what's happening. I went to go fly. My nose is still tickly. Toppy, you're so lucky you're cute. What happened to the NPC that was here? This game is like fully broken. Okay. That's fine. I'm unmuted now, right? Marsh's nose is ticklish. Write that down. No, I'm allergic to cats. You can write that down. I mean, this is kind of a cool loading screen, kind of. Oh, also I was saying that Morrowind is... Oh man, I said a bunch of stuff. Because I said Morrowind is like has like low-key like turn-based dice roll combat. Even though it doesn't seem like that on the surface. Like it carries forward like it's real time, but in reality it's like dice roll based. So I feel like even something dated like Knights of the Old Republic would be more accessible than Morrowind is now. But I also said that I don't like the combat in Oblivion either. I think really Skyrim was the first game where they had good combat in a, like intuitive combat at least, in an Elder Scrolls game. No wonder. I said so much shit. Man, Didn't they use this music already? And the music is quiet again. Is it because I restarted the game? Hold on. No. What if I turn it up? What if I turn it up? What about that then? The game crashed. The game crashed again.
Huh?
Okay. And once again, I can't hit the reset button. I have to fully shut down my Nintendo GameCube and reload it. Oh no. That's 2 crashes. We have to start counting the crashes. You know what? Every time the game crashes, I'll do one of those. So now I owe you 2. Someone want to hit 420 points, please? If you like spending points, let me hear you say hell yeah. It forgot that the game was widescreen? I think it forgot that the game is widescreen. No, it didn't. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
These motherfuckers. Pot is ruining America.
My eyes are all red because of my cat. At least it saved where I was. The PS. So I heard. So the things I've watched a 2-hour documentary on YouTube about this game's development because you know I fucking did that shit. One thing I learned is, did you see that gem just bopping around? This is a Game Grumps ass game. Have Game Grumps ever played this? They'd have a great time. Great. One thing I learned about this game is that it was spec'd only for the PlayStation 2, and they kind of added the GameCube on late in development, but also that the GameCube version had several weeks more development than the PlayStation version had. Oh, I didn't do my second brain blast. I'll do that. So, I wanted to say, wasn't this music used in the game's opening cutscene? This game's development is actually a pretty wild story in that it's just like, well, of course the game turned out the way it did, given what happened when they were developing it. Guess how long this game was in development? If you actually know the definitive answer, don't say the fact and act like you're guessing. If you actually know the answer, don't say. I can't remember the game's opening cutscenes except hyper-exaggerated. Whoa! You don't love Hunter's big-ass face? 10 years? Like that movie Boyhood? Oh, there's one just right here. Okay. Wait. No. Where's the button? Here we go. More exaggerated than a porn star. Can we not?
Hey, it's Gary.
Gary! Gary, it's you! I caught you. You're in my pocket now. Bonk! Youch! I youched on Gary. It was in development for only a couple months. That's what you would guess. Okay. Any other guesses on how long this game was in development? You may be surprised. The hint I'll give is that, well, never mind. I'm not giving any hints. Why do the seagulls make honk sounds? Why do they honk like geese? No slut shaming. What did I say? Oh, about porn stars. Yeah. Well, I get what Baronade meant, but yeah, let's steer away from that point of comparison. And if you wanna, you know, if you wanna perform, it's a performance, just like sports entertainment. Or was in development for a very, very long time and was rebuilt from the ground up. We're getting closer.
Says tomorrow's gonna be hotter.
Hotter, 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 hotter.
I had to blow my nose again. That's why. I'm not trying to. Well, is it SpongeBob again?
Thank you.
Yeah, I
so
said let's
much,
move away
Spyro.
from it.
I just couldn't have handled being eaten for dinner.
Is that Nathan Lane? Is that someone doing a Nathan Lane impression? I like that all of his emotions are being done by his sunglasses.
No problem. I'll keep a nose out for your friends. I think I can smell them roasting off in the distance.
Spyro!
Just kidding.
It says sniff sniff, but they didn't actually record Tom Kenny sniffing. This is amazing. Also, let me sniff again. I'm sorry I have to keep blowing my nose. It is going to keep happening. Oh, just because of the lap steel guitar? This doesn't really remind me of SpongeBob that much. Aside from the fact that SpongeBob is the main character of this game. Oh! Yeah. Remember that scene in Ed, Ed, and Eddie? Where Double D plays the slide guitar and he's like, I hate this instrument. And then he plays it like a master. I missed a gem over here. This is what modern Sponge music sounds like. Who's watching? You're an adult watching modern SpongeBob? That's all I'm gonna say about that. I actually follow one of the SpongeBob composers on YouTube because he started posting a lot of his old demos. And that's been really interesting to me. Hold on, I got it this time. There we go. Do you think they actually got Tim Allen to do those enemies? I think the answer is no. Sploosh. Oh, I have that one. Hold on. Where's Sploosh at? First you sploosh, then you kaboom. If you kaboom before you sploosh, you're gonna have a bad time. I got Paramount Plus for free. What else do I use it for when Star Trek is off season and it's another month for more NCIS? You got it for free, so you watched all the Star Trek already? What's on Paramount Plus? Isn't like old Nickelodeon shows on Paramount Plus? Like watch As Told by Ginger. Someone once told me the grass was much greener. Watch Rugrats All Grown Up. Watch, is Danny Phantom on Paramount Plus? I like recommend Danny Phantom unironically. Not like As Told by Ginger's a bad show. Like you actually watch that. I guess the piggy, hello?
Get me out of here. Please get me out of here. I heard a Riptide talking about sausages.
His name is fucking Hamlet.
Hey, there's a button on the cliff.
Hey, there's a button on the cliff over here. Let me out over here. Hey. Oh, they're doing the little camera pan. It's over there. See, it's over there over here. Hey. Marsh just likes, that's not the, oh. That's like, not even, if you ask me why I liked Danny Phantom, that wouldn't make the list. Okay. Sparks just said maybe. Sparks straight up just said maybe. It's like Animal Crossing speak, where like if you really pay attention, you can kind of make out that they're really saying the words. I liked, so in New Horizons, they used a new text-to-speak modulator that I really liked because the original Animal Crossing on GameCube, their speech was really phonetic and you could really make out a lot of the words. Making out. And then in Wild World and City Folk and New Leaf, it was kind of more like gibberishy sounding. And then for me, New Horizons went back to a style of like more phonetically, more audibly at least, phonetically translating the consonant sounds and the vowel sounds that are in the letters being used. Phonetic? Oh, like phonetic. Get out of here. When two words sound the same but mean different things, that's homophonic. Get out of here.
I heard you on the island, but I didn't believe it.
Who's your favorite ghost from Danny Phantom?
Keeps calling me ham sandwich and asking me if I'd go better with mustard and mayonnaise.
Oh my god. I get it. We eat pigs. Pigs make food. Piggy. I wished, I remember when Danny Phantom Season 3 came out and, like, it aired in, like, Latin American countries before it aired in America. And then when it aired in America, it aired all out of order, even though the season was more story-based, and so things were supposed to happen in a certain order, and Nickelodeon just kind of aired it, like, whenever. Who's this? It sounds like, I keep saying it sounds like Nathan Lane. It sounds like discount Nathan Lane. It sounds like someone doing a Nathan Lane impression. Nathan Lane is Timon in... The Lion King, but I think it might be Tom Kenny doing a Nathan Lane impression, to be perfectly honest.
Whew! Thank goodness you got to me before the
No, it's not Tom Kenny. I think they're the sounds they make on the map are Tom Kenny. That actually does sound familiar, though, but it sounds like someone doing a Nathan Lane impression.
I suppose being a sandwich wouldn't be all bad.
Not a sandwich.
On whole wheat. How about you?
Oh, it's Billy West, the versatile of versatile voice actors. You know, Billy West could do a good Spyro, I bet, too. Okay, that makes sense. That's Billy West. Billy West, famous for voicing the honeybee from the Cheerios commercials. Ember was great. Ember was great. She had the song. I remember like reading on forums and stuff, like people's theories about like, how did Ember die? And like all this stuff. Like the Ember stuff went kind of deep. I fucked that up, so now I have to go all the way back. But then the second Ember episode was disappointing. And I don't remember if that was in season 2 or season 3. But that's not Billy West. That's fucking Tom Kenny. That's so weird that they have different, like, maybe they assigned a different character sounds. Anyway, the second episode that Ember was in, there was that, like, she was a pirate, and there was, like, the little pirate boy on the ship, and he was kind of actually the main character. It was, like, a twist. It was like, oh, Ember's here, too. We brought her back. I liked Ember more when she was pink. Oh, if you're talking about fucking Ember from Spyro, that's true. Actually, when you first said Ember, I thought you were talking about Spyro. I forgot everything. I was like obsessed. Danny Phantom was, I was in the Danny fandom, which we definitely didn't call it back then, but it would have been cool if we did. I was like fucking 12 to 14 years old posting about Danny Phantom on the internet. Am I not supposed to do that? What am I messing up? And then Butch Hartman, yeah. Well, but the thing with Butch Hartman is, like, from what I understand, he created the characters and the concept for Danny Phantom and, like, the name. But a lot of the series was conceived by Steve Marmel, who was the showrunner for seasons 2 and 3. And then someone else, perhaps Butch Hartman himself, was the, like, main showrunner of season 3. Which I actually like the third season of the show, but apparently a lot of people don't. What is happening? No, it's like the level geometry doesn't want me to be doing this. I like it keeps like sending me off the platform before I'm ready to jump. The game is not handling save states well. Wait, look at that. Is it like I'm not supposed to be up here? Because there's a reward over here, so you'd think I'm supposed to actually be able to be up here. And there's a switch and all these other things, but the game was telling me, no, you don't want to be up here, actually. And then it puts me, even though I have other places to go, it put the camera right in front of the ledge, so I just run off the fucking ledge. Yeah, I'm starting to... The flaws in this game are beginning to show. Now what's over here? It doesn't even tell me, like, what... It's just like, oh, now you've got stuff. What? What stuff? What am I doing here? What's my goal? Am I shooting these things? How do I shoot them? Oh, of course. And there's no, like, on-screen counter at all for them. Oh, I'm gonna grump out in a second. Hey, I'm Marsh. Okay, there's one. And I gotta reposition myself because Spyro can't turn fucking 360 degrees and walk away. Did I get them all? I guess I did. But then this game's not gonna, I'm gonna beat this game. This game's not gonna beat me. I'm the Grump Marsh. Hi, SpongeBob. Bye, SpongeBob. All right. Check this out. Oh, are you... Baronade, I don't... Never mind. 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 Oh, it's already up. Wait, I'm... I have no fucking clue what's happening. So... Why does he... That was not funny at all. Wait, what? What wasn't? Did I miss something? Okay. Okay, so... Okay. So what do I do? Because if I glide... Okay. No, it's... Okay. I made it. What's the button that blows the bubbles? Once I get this, as soon as I get this Dragonfly, I'll say I do deserve a reward. I promise you at home, I am not playing this up. Oh my god!
Hey, it's Homer.
Hey, Homer! Okay. We're going into an ad break in a minute. That's good timing. I feel like I do deserve a reward for that. Whew. The thing is, I wonder if it's like the earlier levels are more stable than the later levels. Because they had to have it ready for like E3 or whatever.
Good thing you saved me. I swear I could hear the sausage grinder calling my name.
Yeah, now that you say it, I like...
Problem. Saving pigs on vacation is what I was born to do.
Spyro, don't be sarcastic. It doesn't suit you. All right, we're going into ads in 10 seconds. You know what to do if you don't want to watch ads. Green Blast. Oh, yeah, they are. They're eating sausages. Oh, that's terrible. How many... I wish it were easier to track how many gems I had in the level. 493 out of 900. Okay. If you don't want to... No, don't do that. Wait! Because when you press the B button, it teleports you. Why would you design it that way? Why would you design it so that the B button teleports you? Why? When does the B button ever confirm anything? What game? A for accept and B for back. Come on. That's pretty universal. Pun not intended. Well, you know what we can do since we're here? Excuse me. B...
Spyro, the magic of this sacred
B
room
what?
will grant you the power of Wing Shield.
Wing Shield. Oh, B button, of course. Oh, it tells you what the Dragonfly goals are, except it doesn't. So what's Flame Shield? Or Wing Shield? What? Why would you give it to me? Why? I'm pressing every button. I don't know what button Wing Shield is. Wing Shield, L and R together?
Huh?
I think they just winged it.
I was saying boo earns.
Yeah. Press B button to warp to level. Why design it that way? Why? That's for later. Time to earn my keep. My dragon's keep. This wasn't the team that did the trilogy. Absolutely not. This was a new studio. Universal signed with a new studio called Circle 6. No, what were they called? Don't tell me I have to unlock all those again. Something 6. Center 6. Cycle 6. Something 6. And they had never shipped a game before. They never shipped a finished game. And then they worked with a outsourcing studio called Equinox. And part of what happened with this game is Equinox developed all of the visual assets. And then Circle 6 or whoever was responsible. Thank you, I will hydrate. They were responsible for implementing all the art assets created by Equinox. Equinox, impressed by the amazing power of the PlayStation 2, created all of these high poly assets, and then Circle 6, I don't remember what the name of the studio is. But the developers, like the programmers, would then put the assets in the game, and they were trying to make the game run at 60 frames per second, and the game wouldn't run at 60 frames per second with the like high poly art assets. So that's why the game chugs and chugs. Because there wasn't like proper communication between the programmers and the artists, who were also from different studios. And then apparently there was some kind of like complete professional breakdown between the two studios. Oh, and I'd heard this thing about how the developers would give the art studio, like they would give Equinox direction, like, okay, the level design is finished. You can't put stuff here because the enemy placement is gonna go here. And then the artists would just like put stuff there because they thought the level looked boring. And they were like, okay, well, I added something here. And then the developers would get upset because, you know, there's supposed to be like level design happening there. And now the artists just put their fucking shit there that slows down the game. So it was like, from the programmer's perspective, the artists were like fucking up their design and their ability to implement things. And then from the artist's perspective, they're like, you know, what they wanted to express was being stifled by the programming side and like the design side. Sinister Six. I'm sure the Sinister Six had a lot of communication issues. I feel like that's part of their whole deal. Hello, big dinosaur. I will say one thing. Well, it's a short game so far. Well, it's Daisy. We're not very far into the game, but the game hasn't very challenging yet. Aside from the parts where the only challenge I've had so far is like fighting the game itself. Where am I going? Wow! I feel like I keep missing stuff. And then one thing Universal apparently mandated was the developers had designed a bunch of levels that were like very linear and straight-liney. And then Universal said, well, Spyro levels should be 360 degrees like Super Mario 64. And the programmers, like their engine hadn't been, they had spec'd for a linear style Spyro game. And instead, Universal wanted something that was more wide open. And like, honestly, the original Spyros weren't like, like Crash Bandicoot is very linear, but Spyro levels like
race to see who can capture more of them before time runs out.
We are racing to collect baby manta rays. Okay.
Capture the baby manta rays?
But you know what I mean? There's more openness to Spyro's levels, even the old ones on PS1. Use the stick to steer the manta ray. Press the X button to fire your net at the baby mantas to capture them. Press the B button to make the manta ray swim faster. Okay, so we gotta capture manta rays. Can we capture Hunter? Is he called Hunter because he hunts manta rays? So this minigame is you're fishing, but we're rescuing them. Yeah, this is like fucking Finding Nemo the game level minigame. Oh, that's not a manta ray, that's an octopus. How long does it take my dang net to recharge? That manta's mine, Hunter. Don't even think about it. Octoray, true. I'm about to have Octoray as my score. The timer's not going down. Wait a minute, the timer's not going down. When does the minigame end? Well, I guess we're just gonna play this forever now. There's no more to the game. It's just the manta ray minigame from now on. Oh, nope, now it's over.
Cowabunga, dude. You got all of them in time, and they're safe and sound.
Hey, it's Krishnamurti.
Huh?
What?
Want to try capturing them again?
No, I sniped one of Hunter's, and then Krishnamurti? Jiddu Krishnamurti was an Indian philosopher, speaker, writer, and spiritual figure. Born in 1895. Well, how about that? Okay. I've learned something. Like, I get what they're going for. But the names aren't cohesively themed. Like, they're not themed per level. Like, is this, like, the Indian philosophy level? I mean, I guess it could be, but wasn't someone just named Gary? Gary, are you an Indian philosopher? It was like Gary and Bonnie or something. And now we have Krishnamurti. The earlier level was like a dojo, and it had like Chan and Bruce and some others. And then there was Akira and Tetsu, or what did SpongeBob say? Testu? Ow! It sounds like Gator Golf. I feel like I said that last time. Well, no, it's good to have not everybody has to be fucking Billy, Bob, Tom, Dick, Jane, and Harry, but... Because Krishnamurti is a last name as far as I can tell. So it's not even like we're doing like, oh, this could be, there's Jim, there's Shreeder, there's Akira, there's Dante. Now I'm just thinking of names. There's Fred. Gotta have Fred. Spyro. What if there should be a Dragonfly named Spyro? Spyro the Dragonfly. Come on. Do the Dragonflies name themselves? Who are they given names by? Why are there gates here? I wonder if there was like originally a mini game or some kind of challenge where you're supposed to fly through, like swim through all these gates. Because why else would they be here? I hate the trope of having short Western names and your one Eastern cultural representation has a long ass name. Well, I mean, sometimes that's just like... But if they wanted to, they could have just named them Jiddu, which was Krishnamurti's first name. But they really wanted you to know that that was a motherfucking Indian philosophy reference for all those kids who are big Indian philosophy heads. I mean, Akira's in here too, so like I really can't complain about that. The draw distance in this game does like make it hard to get all the gems. Now, what's your deal? Damn it. One of these days I'll remember. One of these days. Did a gem fall? I feel like it did. So these levels are kind of beefy. I like that. I did hear a thing about how some of these levels are multiple levels that were intended, then consolidated into one. And part of what causes the crashing on PS2 is that levels have subzones, and because they were, designed to be different levels and then crammed into being one level with like load zones in them. And sometimes the game just like crashes when you go through those load zones. particularly when you go through them out of order, which players would typically do when you're trying to like play a non-linear platforming game. And then their gems fall, and I don't know where they're falling now. Tom, John, Jack, Bob, and Jaya Prakash. It is a little bit like, yeah, like here's our big fucking white people air quotes ethnic character, which I definitely say in like as fucking self-aware a manner as possible. My phone's ringing. I'm gonna let it go because I bet it's a spam call. If it's after, what time is it? It's not, I'm getting a spam call. They're like, hey, did you know that you can money? No, I didn't, but thanks for asking. My phone just vibrates like so intense. Okay, now what happens here? Hello? Of course. Oh, there's like one gem that I missed. Yeah, that's a good word for it. That's a good academic word for it. Plato.
It's Plato.
So wait, is this level all people who were philosophers? Then who's Gary? Who's Gary? Like the Far Side guy? Can we check the names of the dragonflies? No. I wish. Are there any philosophers named Gary? I feel like I now must know. Gary the Snail, famous philosopher of the undersea. But why must we live in a pineapple under the sea? Fucking Dragonfly!
Hey, it's Scuttlebutt.
That's my favorite philosopher, Scuttlebutt. Right, so there goes that theory. I love cohesion. So I was guessing that some of these sounds were from the original games, but apparently that's not true because they weren't given access to any of the original assets.
Get me out of here!
Why is this pig named, oh, like a chili dog?
Huh? It is? Oh, well, what do you know? Look at that. Silly me. Thanks for saving me.
Hey, the gate's open over here. Bzz.
Hey, it's Dip.
Dill from Rugrats. All growed up. And that's the end of the level. Right? Oh, I missed some gems. Okay, but now I can go up. Okay, great. Now I can go up to the end of the level. I like that. How did I miss some gems? Well, there's some gems I missed, apparently. Did I do that thing? I don't think I did. What's in here? I wish these levels had a map like in A Hero's Tale. Did the original Spyro games have maps? Because they put maps in them for the Reignited trilogy. But they're like, it's like a mini map. And then I find that intrusive. I like a map screen, but I don't love a mini map. I like a radar. Scuttlebutt is the term for gossip. Hell, it's Mr. Potato Head. Is philosophy gossip?
Hello, Spyro.
Oh, no. 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 No more talking. No more talking for you. Okay. B button is for left drum, right, where the B button is. The X button is the right drum, right, exactly where the X button is. So B and X are reversed. I am gonna have to remember that. So left drum is actually B. Up. And you thought A Hero's Tale was bad. What did I think A Hero's Tale was bad about, though? Oh my lord, they keep making the sounds. No, just stop making them. Just stop doing it. Just stop doing it. Just stop. Hey, just don't do it. Stop. How much of this? How much of this do I have to do? How much of this must I endure? I like the last one slapping though, it's so exaggerated. And then Spyro slaps his little tail. Oh my goodness, we did it!
Huh?
Okay, yeah, thank you. Oh, it did it? Yeah, this is way worse. That's why I couldn't believe in Crash 4 they really doubled, tripled down on the fucking Ooga Booga shit, because it's like, what year is this? Why are we still doing this? Why? Please stop. Please. White people. My fellow white people. Please. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Not a fan of that. Hey, at least it's over. I mean, the whole theme of the luau level is really, now that I think about it, appropriative. They had those like vacation piggies in with the sunglasses and the fucking floral shirts eating their sausages. Oh wait, the piggies aren't eating the sausages. The tiki characters are eating the sausages. But that's fine because they're like natives eating the tourists. Even though that is offensive, I support it and they should be allowed to do it. They're right and they should say it. How many gems do we have here? I'm missing 22 gems. I'm leaving. I'll come back to this level later or never. I think they tripled down because it veered so far away from the actual source it became its to each their own. I don't love it. I didn't love that they stuck with all that stuff for Crash 4. All right, let's get the hell out of here. These levels are taking me a good hour to complete pretty consistently. Oh, now I'm getting another phone call, goddammit. This might be important. Hold on. Let's see. Who guesses it's spam? Who wants to guess? It's potential spam. I'm going to actually screen it. Let's see here. What do we got? They can't say what they're calling about. I'm trying to screen the call. Nope, they hung up. Yeah. Well, no, they're calling to tell me that I can save money, and then I've requested to be not on the list, and then I'm still on the damn list. Okay. By requesting to not be on the list, you told them to keep you on the list. You know what? You're probably not too far off. I'm willing to believe you. So we'll do at least one more level. Is there one more level in this zone? Because we can't go to fucking Space Cheese World because we don't have enough dragonflies yet. So how many dragonflies did we get in that level? I don't even screen them. Well, I like the call screening on Android. 8 in that level. Okay, so Luau Island. So we're missing a bunch here in the Hoosgau. So I missed something in the Hoosgau. Now it says Drum Song 1. Do I have to do it again to get another prize? Because it doesn't say that. It didn't say like play again to get another prize. It tells them the number's active. Oh. I didn't think about it that way. I like these little load zones because you can tell they're load zones. Yeah, the hub world's nice and big. Like the hub world in this level reminds me of most of the regular levels in A Hero's Tale. So here's Sleepy Bear. What's Sleepy Bear's whole deal? I like don't remember actually. So this castle over here was gonna be originally the entrance to another hub world, and because this game is unfinished, they didn't finish the other hub world. And so they stuck everything in here. We went there, right? That's the dojo area. So what's Sleepy Bear's deal? Sleepy Bear is my favorite indie band from the 2000s that everyone was obsessed with.
Hooray! You did it! The swirly thingy is working. Step right in, and it will take you up to the clouds. Try not to get dizzy. I did and almost lost my ham and sheep sandwich. Ha! Sheep? Did I say that?
I mean, we set sheep on fire, so like, it doesn't seem that bad, honestly. So here's another level portal, I guess. Oh, Spyro, what? My neck! Spyro, what's happening to your neck? Okay, no, the game's fine. Everything's fine, apparently. Oh, this area is cool. And the music is cool. Yeah. This level's cool. I love Sleepy Bear's level. It's kind of cutesy, or it's very cutesy. Yeah, oh, it's all cloudy. Give me some ganja. Hello, Sleep Bear. What's his name? Pudgy? I don't like that name. I'm gonna keep calling him Sleepy Bear.
Hey, Spyro!
Wait, Powder?
The
Oh.
have invaded our palace and sabotaged the machines.
Sorry, all Sleepy Bears do not look alike. Oh, not your hourglass.
Would be perfect for powering the machines. No one around here can get any sleep.
Now,
Can
this
you
is
help
useful
us?
tutorial. Thank you. Electric breath, huh? Zoop, zoop. Okay. Oh, they've got little pillows! Oh, I don't know why I snorted on purpose, but like, why? Because I guess they're honk shoeing. I guess that was supposed to be like me evoking a honk shoe. Oh, we can burn the trees. Why are there, wait, are the stars the fodder in this level? Oh no! I don't want to kill these cute little things. I love this music. This music whips. It whips the camel's ass. This level's great. This reminds me of the Dreaming City in Destiny 2. Person who's only played Destiny 2 playing their second video game. Wow, really getting Destiny 2 vibes from this. That one's Spyro Falls. That's what clowns wear on their feet. Honk shoe. No. No, I don't think I will. No. 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 Now, where do I go from here? I kind of miss the professor and his goofy gadgets. Oh, there's a platform. Now, what would a platforming game be without some platforms? I like this better than the sky level in the other game so far. Look at those clouds. Look at those. What? They could have just made a skybox, but no, they decided to actually render some like shitty looking clouds in the distance. And I say shitty looking, but like I actually genuinely admire them because they're so shitty looking. My chair just went out of whack, so hold on. Admire the clouds again. What's with the beeping sounds? Was this supposed to be a more technological style level? Beep, bop, 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 bop. The ball gag. Wait, the ball. You actually did type the ball gag. That wasn't me misreading it. You're trying to trick me subconsciously. The ball gag jet. Gagged it. Gagged it. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. I need a new controller pretty desperately, but I'm hanging in there. You know what else I need? More water. When we have a break, I'll get more water. Because I am going to need it. Zoom, 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 zoom. Spyro, this is the beautiful rain. It's called the road. It's called the Rainbow Road. It is the road that you go. It's called the road. It's called the Rainbow Road. And you will know when you get there. It's called the road. It's called the Rainbow Road. It is the road that you go. It's the road that you'll go when you die. It's the road called Rainbow Road. It's the road that we're all gonna go. It's the road called Rainbow Road. It's got Princess Peach, Mario, and the Toad. It's the road called Rainbow Road. It's the road we're all gonna go. We'll go. The Rainbow Road is where you go. Well, how many millions of views does that video have? I remember watching that video with like my little brother. And we just sang the fucking Rainbow Road song to each other all the time. And still when I hear the GameCube Rainbow Road song, I think about It's Called the Road. Fuck off. Fuck off, I'm Spyro, fuck off. Fuck off. That's my Logan Roy impression. Fuck off. Fuck off. Anybody watch Succession out there? The you know, every good show has catchphrases for their characters. And the catchphrase in Succession is fuck off. Everyone says it. Put it on a t-shirt. That's why they couldn't sell merch for that show. Cause it's like fuck off, shit show at the fuck factory. I'm trying to think of other iconic. I mean, you could sell L to the OG stuff. That's pretty sanitized, I suppose. He does a rap for his dad. That's the best scene in the show. And he does a rap for his dad. Succession. Yes, Succession is fucking great. It's really good. Oh, and it's ad time, which means it's time for Marsh to get more water. What were those animations? I should have just let that keep playing. What the hell was that? Wow, it's...
Hey, it's Tashi Station.
Wait, like from Star Wars?
Huh?
Wait! Like where Luke Skywalker was supposed to pick up power converters? Wait a minute! Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta put this on here for a second.
Take these two over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up for dinner.
But I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
Huh?
You can waste time with...
I found Tashi Station. Right, my favorite person name. I love Tashi Station. Oh, did I break the sound in the game? Okay, no. All right, I wasted that ad break. I was gonna go get more water. Well, the Flying Riptocs sure are confident they can hardly wait to get started. Don't forget, you have to fly through all the green checkpoint rings in order. The red dots will lead the way. Famous philosopher Tashi of the station. That makes them sound like a Sonic the Hedgehog. So, Creep Twin, oh, you're subbed. You were here when I did all that Tashi Station stuff. Oh! And also when I said Succession is a great show. Every night, I would have a suck session with all my friends. Hello? Oh, okay. This one I'm gonna need to do more laps. See, I was holding in that joke. You don't have to hold in your desire for a suck session. Everyone needs a good suck session every once in a while. It's great that the show is good because then, you know, if the show was bad, you just be like, oh, what a suck session, am I right? But unfortunately, it was one of the best shows on television, so can't do the suck session joke. I mean, you can. No one's gonna stop you. All right, I'm gonna get the skips. I would have a suck session with Kieran Culkin. He's one of those people that's like, oh, why do you have to be straight? It's even, I know I'd never have a chance, but just like, why? Why? Netflix and chill, broke Netflix and chill, woke HBO suck session. Fuck. Worth it. Ah! Being straight is literally homophobic. Like, what? Come on, be an ally. You know how many guys I said that to in college? I meant to hit the Vine boom for that one, but you know. I didn't actually say the homophobic line, but they definitely hit on some of my male friends in college, and they didn't want any action. They should have tried to be a better ally. Really. That's on them. Do you think I can make it? Do you think lap 3 will be my saving grace? After I prioritize the soundboard over... Actually, it's statistically rare for a person to be 100% straight. That's that Kinsey scale, baby. That's, you know, even people who are like not straight, like not fully straight, or like even not fully gay, it's hard to... What am I trying to say? It's hard for a lot of people to like internalize like this shit is a spectrum. It's not just like you're either straight or you're gay or you're the special third thing. Like there's so many different, you know what I mean? It's not a line, it's a sphere. It's not a boulder, it's a rock. Yeah, I'm avoiding, that's why I'm not saying like bisexual or pansexual, because there's so many different sexualities that exist. Like so many different names for so many different experiences that exist outside of the straight gay dichotomy. And the sooner we all realize it, the better. It also fluctuates, exactly, that too, yes. No, and like, this is something that, you know, again, sometimes people within even certain like same-sex attractions communities, what does this do? Don't understand or haven't internalized. Like, someone could be really into people of their same gender and then be really into people of different genders from them. Things aren't so fucking rigid. And then, you know, people feel pressured to like, in whatever direction, because it's like, you don't want to come off like you're having a phase. We should normalize telling people that being straight is a phase. You'll grow out of it. Don't actually do that, but it'd be funny if we did. Just for the laughs, just for the hee-hees. So what the hell are these, and what button uses them? Not that! Why is that even an option? Like, actually, why make that an option in these levels? Hello, Dark Assassin. Exactly, it's like, okay. The give up button. And you can't recover from it either. Once you hit that, you're done. Like, when I do this dive, I can recover from it. If I hit that button, that's it. How you doing, Dark Assassin? Do I have any mods left? Can we get a shout out for Dark Assassin? If not, I'll do it soon. How are you doing? As long as everyone is consenting and of age. Consent is so fucking important. If you're not of age, you can't give consent. With a person who is like not in your age cohort, I'll say that. If you're not of age, like, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. So consent is the most important thing, and if you're an adult, then anyone who's not of age can't properly consent to sexual activity with you. That's what I'm trying to say. And so yeah, consent is... People used to say consent is king. I'm glad we've degendered that, but consent is number one. Always, always, always. I'm a big fan of affirmative consent just because I get a little squirmy. Consent, yeah, and that's like, I agree with that. Some people really feel like, and I get it because through like media and stuff, it is like, oh, it's that button. Spontaneity is like normalized in media, so it's like, oh, that like sudden kiss that you weren't expecting, but like, I think communicating with someone in some explicit kind of way that is understood that you want to kiss them and then they communicate with you that they want to be kissed by you, then I feel like it's still sexy to go ahead and do the damn thing. Affirmative. Yeah, okay, you get it. Yeah. And like there's other ways, like that's not the only proper kind of consent. It's just I'm really into it's good for everyone involved, I feel like. Are you being sincere? I can't read that right now. I'm semi. Am I in first? Oh yeah. I'm sometimes attracted to everyone I know, no matter their gender. That sounds like you're horny, baby. Where is it? I need to be asked for even the surprise kiss. Oh yeah, yeah. And then it gets still like there. You can get something sexy out of that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You can surprise someone by asking them if they want to be kissed by you. You just have to not be awkward about it. Like as long as like if it feels awkward for you, that's something you got to get over. Be sexy about it, and then it'll be sexy. It's Grayson.
Hey, it's Grayson.
Everybody's favorite Nightwing. Is omnisexual really something that you want to apply as a human being though? Because I understand, like, maybe I'm misunderstanding Omni, but like, I'm definitely cool only having sex with people of my own species. Because I don't know what other intelligent life is out there. I'd really like to, okay, let me write this. I'd really like to, that's a good one. Okay, thank you. If an alien asked, how do you know that the alien, how do you affirm consent with an alien? This is, we anthropomorphize everything. Would alien life be so? I've seen too much Star Trek, okay. Do they communicate explicitly when they want to kiss in Star Trek? I almost called him Vulcan. What the fuck is his name? Is Spock like, logically, I would like to plant a kiss on your lips as a display of romantic or sexual affection. Well, I died. I saw this meme, I don't know how true it is for actually lore-wise, but like I saw a meme and it was like Spock saying that Vulcans can't lie, and then that just like, he lied when he said that. Yeah, it was like from a book, and it was like, Vulcans can't lie, Spock said, lying. That sounds like something Spock would say. OG ship, Spock and Kirk. Oh, speaking of Star Trek, where is
When
it?
someone says something or does something outrageous, he presses a button, and my voice comes on. Oh my.
He doesn't actually say, oh my. No, because oh my came from him being on Howard Stern. Because they said some type of, they were doing like something racial with him on the show, and then he said, oh my. Something either about his race or his sexuality, or possibly both. And then he just said, oh my. I thought you meant that they have sex with aliens. Do they do that? Are the aliens humanoid? I have so many questions now. Vulcans are silly. The goofy little what is it? Logisticians? What the fuck do you call that? They do, yes, they do have sex with aliens. Yes, they are, yes, a lot. Yes, humanoid. Okay. So like in like Guardians of the Galaxy, how like Gamora and Nebula are like aliens, but they're just like green person and blue person. I mean, I know Nebula is also blue cybernetic person, but she's still blue person. And Drax is gray person with tattoos. I love this water. This water looks great. Sometimes they're jelly. So which Star Trek should I watch if I want to get into Star Trek? As if I have the time to add more tele. I've been watching Scandal, by the way. Like, just being fucking disgusted by Olivia Pope and President Fitz in like the best/worst way. Yeah, this reminds me of like the Super Mario 64, like when you enter the Hazy Maze Cave, but like I love it. So my concern is like, so that's something that's like, any of them are accessible. I can just like watch any of them and it won't be like, oh, it's welcome to Deep Space Nine starring this character from this other show. Is Deep Space One the one with Deep Space One? Is Deep Space Nine the one with Kate Mulgrew? You don't need to know anything. Great. I don't know anything about anything. I know that space is the final frontier. I've seen one episode of anything Star Trek ever, and it was an episode of The Next Generation. I do like this level. No. That's fine, I was just curious. Kate's on Voyager, okay. I liked her in Orange is the New Black. Let's talk to Sleepy Bear. Hello, other Sleepy Bear. Did I scare you? I'm gonna go get water while Sleepy Bear talks. Yeah, let's be best friends and bond. Exclamation point Discord. You're both in Discord.
To the next machine. Can you get it back for me?
I've returned. I think the only person who's a regular from another show is Worf. Does Worf fuck? Oh, there was another. So I had multiple professors who were into Star Trek The Next Generation, likely thing for a college professor to be into. And this guy really liked Commander Data. And I know fans just call him Data, right? But he kept saying Commander Data. Honestly, the professor kind of reminded me of Data. But he used, like, Commander Data as an extended metaphor for something, and because none of us knew what fucking Star Trek The Next Generation was, we were like, I don't understand this metaphor. And it was like a metaphor about metaphysics, because I took a fucking metaphysics class, and I hated it. Taking metaphysics cemented my belief that everything around, like, the only things that matter in our material life are, in fact, the material things around us that we can perceive materially. Metaphysics class taught me that I don't believe metaphysics are important. I learned something. Kind of like how Shakespeare class taught me I don't really care for reading Shakespeare. Worf was robbed of his own show. Oh, so he was supposed to have his own show and they dumped him on Deep Space Nine. Metaphysics and quantum mechanics are the most esoteric sciences. I took metaphysics as a philosophy, but I understand what you mean. I certainly could. I feel like quantum mechanics is a science that has philosophy involved. The lines begin to get blurred. That thief is stolen my magic wand. Okay, I need to activate the swirly to the next machine. Can you get it back for me? I don't know. Quantum physics is super cool. Isn't Ninja Brian from Ninja Sex Party a quantum physicist? Oh no, he's a theoretical physicist. My bad. Different. Don't get mad at me, physics community, that I mixed them up. Yeah, he's a theoretical physicist and he plays the saxophone. Ninja Brian's a pretty cool guy. And he doesn't have sex with girls of dubious age on their tours. Unlike his bandmate. Oh, sorry. Well. Okay, at least you're on board with that. Sometimes I cancel people and people in my chat are like, why would you say that? So the fact that you just were like, I love Ninja Sex Party, I was like, oops, well. Yeah. Yeah. Some people don't want to know the truth, and you know what? I get it. Sometimes the truth doesn't set you free. Sometimes the truth is imprisoning. Yeah, I won't lie. I listened to their first album. What the fuck is a swirly, Mr. Bear? I remember I listened to their first album a fair amount, and then there was an episode of Game Grumps where Dan, like, made fun of people complaining about their songs having too... Oh no, this isn't... I listened to a lot of Ninja Sex Party, and then I listened to the first Starbomb album a fair amount, which I think also has Brian on it. It just adds Ego Raptor. Oh, that's an enemy.
Huh?
Anyway, I remember shortly after that, there was an episode of Game Grumps where Dan complained about people saying, like, he uses too much auto-tune, because he was like, I don't use auto-tune. I layer my vocals. But, like, when they'd had that whole thing, I felt like he was missing... Through his pedantry, he was missing what people were saying. Like, he was missing that people had a criticism. Because even if people are saying, you use too much autotune, and he's like, well, I don't use autotune at all. I use vocal layering. What people are trying to say is your voice sounds too fucking processed on your recordings, and it doesn't sound naturalistic. Like, so you don't use autotune, fine. If you're using 4 or 5 or 6 or 8 fucking layers of vocals on all of your tracks, and it sounds hella processed, to the point where it doesn't sound like your natural human voice, that's what people are recognizing. And trying to, like, call you in with their criticism. I think those accusations were disproven by all of rodeo expertise. I mean, my general opinion, Baronade, is like, if enough people say something, there's a level of validity to it. And, like, even, you know, like I've seen with, for example, Pro Jared, it's like, people say that Pro Jared is cleared because it was proven that he never had, like something like he never knowingly had any interactions with a minor. And, like, I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable splitting hairs that way as a grown adult. Like, he was still in a situation where he very plausibly could have and still potentially may have sent nude images of himself to people who are underage. So, like, I don't need to split hairs about that and be like, well, they might not have been, or, like, I don't know. Groupie culture in fucking Rockstar World is gross anyway. Unless you're checking IDs at the door of your hotel room, which maybe some rockstars who fuck groupies actually do, which would actually be the responsible thing to fucking do. But the culture of it is still nasty. The whole idea of, like, you know, I don't even want to get into this. Let's move on. Because it goes beyond one person. It goes far beyond one person. You never had a swirly in school? Well, is that what that is? Oh, I meant to shout you out, Dark Assassin. I remember, oops, I didn't mean to pin that. I love when people have names that are hard to spell. Did I spell that wrong? Wait, don't you stream? Did I spell your name wrong? It says no game. Huh. Have you watched Eureka or Warehouse 13? I haven't. Are those movies or shows? I bet I can guess, but I'll ask in good faith. So what's the point of it being a storm cloud if I can still just blast it with fire? Also, I feel like I missed something. So some people said for Hero's Tale they missed the hover, which is this little move you can... this little move you can do at the end of a jump, at the end of a glide, I should say. But I think the double jump in A Hero's Tale is kind of like better. It's a better evolution of that, in my opinion. Yeah, no wonder the frame rate's so bad when like everything fucking stays on the screen forever after you do it. The artists were like, yeah, well, when you bounce a 1, the 1 will just stay on the screen bouncing around for fucking 5 minutes. Oh no, I wasn't really into the Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah, pretty much ever. Even though like I didn't even watch the more mainstream type stuff that was on Sci-Fi. Like I didn't watch what was the J. Michael Straczynski show? Stargate. And I liked J. Michael Straczynski's comic book writing too, and I knew that he wrote for Stargate. The only Sci-Fi show I kind of watched, this is gonna sound whatever, but like the only, no, okay, this I think is where I want to be. The only science fiction TV show I really watched very much of was Lost. And like Lost was very like, one, mainstream, but also two, like Zap. Oh, I wanted to go up the Rainbow Road. It was also, you know, like a mix of fantasy and science fiction and a whole bunch of other things. I never watched Fringe. I watched Kyle XY. That was kind of sci-fi. That was like teen drama meets sci-fi. But no, I never watched Eureka or Warehouse 13. Why do I feel like I remember Eureka? I watched USA Network more than I watched Sci-Fi. Eureka TV series. I feel like I did watch this show because I recognized the logo. I don't remember this at all. This had 5 seasons. I remember this show's logo, so I feel like I must have watched it a little bit, but it was probably one of those shows that I watched like super casually. That's why I mentioned the USA Network, because that was one of those channels too. It was like, if I wanted to watch TV, there would probably be something comfortable to watch on. I'm trying to remember what else aired on Sci-Fi, because I definitely watched the Science Fiction Network. Ah, fuck. James Spader. James Spader's had hair in, he had hair. Anybody see Secretary? What do you mean it's strange for James Spader to have hair? Didn't he have hair when he was on The Office? James Spader used to be fucking sexy. I was really excited when NBC made that show with James Spader, and he's not even that sexy on it. I was like, why even give James Spader a show if you're not gonna let him be sexy? Stargate, the movie, is pretty good. That was around the time that he looks way better with no hair. Agree to disagree. Definitely gonna disagree. I was also excited for James Spader to be in
Hey, it's Savino.
Age of Ultron, and he wasn't really that sexy in Age of Ultron either. I used to really have a thing for James Spader. I mean, again, have you? Secretary's not even the thing, honestly. There was something else that James Spader was in or did that I was like, damn, he's so sexy. Like I had the hots for James Spader like 15 years ago. He was. You did not just ask me how a robot can be sexy. Go do some homework and come back. How can a robot be sexy?
Huh?
How can a robot be sexy? I don't know. How can boobies be sexy? Like, what kind of fucking question is that? How could a robot voiced by James Spader be sexy? Come on. Now what's gonna happen here? Oh, I need to do all 3 of them. Oh, like villains can't be sexy? Like people didn't think Killmonger was sexy? Come on. Come on. It's not like Marvel would you don't need What? Yeah, you don't need tits to be sexy. Some robots are just sexy. And you'd think a robot played by James Spader would be one of them. That's all I'm trying to say. Have you seen James Spader? Have you heard his voice? James Spader playing a robot? Yes, sex me up.
I'm ready for it. I'm seated, opening weekend, with my other friends who are also horny for James Spader. Imagine how disappointed we all were. I'm not even joking. Yeah, like how Nasty Norg has titties in A Hero's Tale. If he looked more like Vision. Oh, Vision, don't get, now see. My friend's horniness quickly shifted from James Spader to Paul Bettany over the course of that film. And even though Paul Bettany is thoroughly canceled, I accept and understand. Man, now I'm just thinking about how WandaVision didn't have the payoff that it deserved to. Because that show started off so strong. And then where's Vision at? In our dear old, did Vision just like return to his planet? Don't tell me, Vision showed up in like Loki season 2, episode 5. What did Petney do? Oh, I really don't want to open up this can of worms, but I did it by choosing to bring it up. He was real. How am I trying to put it? Text messages between him and one Johnny Depp came out during the latter's trial for abuse, and let's just say that Paul Bettany said some somewhat extreme things in his text messages with Johnny Depp. So I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of people having those kind of attitudes about women. Doesn't matter who the woman is. Can you fuck off? Gimme. Oh, you're just gonna stand there. Well, okay.
Hey, it's Sylvia.
He just poofed out of the universe after WandaVision? He's a white supremacist?
Huh?
Are you joking? Is he? That's not what I was getting at. That's, to be clear, that's not what I was getting at. Is Johnny Depp a white supremacist on top of everything else? Are we learning today? I once had dinner with someone who did cocaine with Johnny Depp. This was before the trial. And then the person I was with at the time got really mad at me for asking them a bunch of questions about the time they did cocaine with Johnny Depp. Even though they brought it up, I feel like if you're in conversation and you go, hey, I did cocaine with famous celebrity, you're trying to start a conversation about how you did cocaine with a famous celebrity. Is the polite thing to do in conversation, if you're in conversation with someone, and it can be anyone, okay? I saw Jeff Goldblum at his jazz concert in LA once. Speaking of people who I've canceled. But you know, say I did cocaine with Jeff Goldblum and I'm in conversation with you and I go, oh, Jeff Goldblum, I did cocaine with him one time. Is the polite thing to do just to not follow up on that? Maybe I'm missing what's polite conversation. You know. Is that something people just drop as a fun fact with no desire for further elaboration? I think the polite thing is to cut them out of your life. I didn't say they were my friend. I said I was I think I wasn't even at a dinner. I was at an event with them. I was DJing a vow renewal? Like DJing like I was the entertainment. That's the only time I've done that, and my pay covered the cost of renting the sound equipment. Now see, I don't know where I'm going. Huh. Okay, I think I go down there. I mean, listen, I don't think I'd do cocaine with any celebrities. I'm really trying to think. If I did, you'd hear about it. Unless they made me sign an NDA. Like, because Taylor Swift, she makes all her friends sign NDAs, so, like, we'll never know if Taylor Swift gets down with the nose candy. Do you think she does? Let's make a poll. Do you think Taylor Swift, plays in the snow? Do you think Taylor Swift puts powdered sugar on her waffles?
Hey, it's
nice boy.
Do you think Taylor Swift thinks a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down? Is she gonna sue me? I didn't sign an NDA. What are some other, angel dust is different than cocaine, right? I'm not gonna imply that Taylor Swift does angel dust. Not going to say or otherwise imply. Cocaine is okay though. I'd be more surprised if she didn't do it. Oh, my bubble breath got. Absolutely she does. Would you do it with Snoop? Cocaine or weed? I would smoke weed with Snoop Dogg, and then it would be ridiculous because he wouldn't get high at all. She performs too much. Do you think Beyonce does cocaine? I bet Beyonce does cocaine.
Lightning clouds are electrifying the pools. Can you use your super flame breath to get rid of them?
Oh, it's super
use the
now.
portal to power up your flame breath and get it to work.
Yeah, Beyonce is like so open about smoking weed that I wouldn't be surprised if like that is, you know, cover up for. Wait. Oh, I can't. Did he say the pool was was that dialogue important? Were they telling me information? It's probably, oh no, all these people. So I once talk to someone who, I have to believe them, but I'm willing to. They once sold weed to Miley Cyrus, which only surprised me because I know for a fact that Miley Cyrus owns a weed farm, or at least used to own a weed farm. So shout out to Aubrey Plaza and or Alia Shawkat for releasing that little tidbit of information. But so I was surprised that Miley Cyrus, I guess she like didn't have hers. Like they didn't bring enough with her or whatever, but she supposedly was in town and weed was delivered to her through a third party, like her people. It was like, this is for Miley Cyrus, her person's gonna come pick it up, etc., etc.
Great
Beyonce's security guy
While
definitely
you were
gets
taking care
her
of the clouds,
stuff.
I found this flying thing stuck in one of them.
Takahiro.
Hey, it's Takahiro.
Of course.
Can you swim to the next machine? I'm too scared of the water.
Aw, sleepy bear. Remember when that person was running the Taylor Swift's private jet Twitter account? Which, by the way, like, people tried to make it out like it was about her safety, but there's other Twitter accounts that were tracking private jets. Like, there was one for Elon Musk, so, like, I don't know, I think, whatever. But then Taylor Swift's, like, management or legal team or somebody, I guess both, sent a cease and desist to the person who was running, even though that it's aggregated using public information, so the information itself literally can't be suppressed because it has to be legally reported, but they sent a cease and desist to the person who was like running the tracker for it. Hello, Bullet. Let's run a quick one. What would Tom Kenny get canceled for? Oh no, not our Spyro. Technically, it could be construed. I can understand how it could be construed as inciting harassment, but I feel like you should still have to have a burden of proof that harassment exists, but also cease and desists are just requests. Like, you don't actually have to comply with a cease and desist. Usually it's like cease and desist or we'll take you to court. And then you can decide whether you want to go to court. And like, obviously, if you go to court against Taylor Swift, probably won't win. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm enjoying Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Like, when it works, it works. When it works, I have fun. I had a little bit of a period earlier where the game really didn't want to work for me. So that was a little rough. You come at the king, you best not miss. Oh my god. What context are you even saying that in? Yeah, exactly. Even if you were in the right legally, you could still be in court for years, and that costs a lot of money. And like, sometimes that's what their like entire job and goal is, to just like keep you in court until you get tired and give up. Oh, hi, Bear. I'm so sorry. Is that the end of the level already?
Thanks for the help, Spyro.
You're welcome. Where's my reward? We fixed the hourglass. Damn, but now it works. Yippee! I need a yippee button. I only have a wow button. How you doing, Bullet? So this building seems like it would be the home to something. Let's check the atlas. Depending on the law firm, they sometimes will take you on contingency if your case is certain. Wow, I'm coming up short in these levels. I guess I wanted to leave. I keep forgetting that B doesn't go back in the Atlas menu. Because, like, why would you make B be the button that confirms something? I'm not a fan of that. Oh, what? Right. Now I'm gonna get ice breath?
Spyro, the magic of this sacred rune will bestow upon you.
Oh, that's that to me, people can make their own judgments. When it's like, oh, this person was friends with this person who wouldn't call out this other person, that's a little tangential to me. And again, people have a right to respond however they want to. That's a bit of a stretch for me. Also, did I just I did unlock ice breath. Yay! My brother had a motorcycle crash 3 years ago and they keep on passing the case to different lawyers. Damn, your brother had like a crash with someone fucking like rich and powerful? All of Hollywood should be canceled. They're all corrupt. I mean, you're not wrong. There's no map. So where... I still don't have 45 dragonflies. So I guess we want to go to the next... I can't go to the Honey Marsh. Where the hell is Monkey Monastery? Marsh worked with Hollywood? I worked with some people from Hollywood. I've met some people from Hollywood. I don't think I've worked with anyone from Hollywood. I worked... Probably the most famous person I worked with was Donnie Deutsch. Happily do a tell-all about my 1 month working on the Donnie Deutsch show. Fucking sucked. But his show got over and got pretty popular. This woman wanted to see the sunset, so she was crossing the street, and your brother, oh, that's horrible. Is everyone okay? She admitted fault, but then there's laws with pedestrians. Being in court for 3 years is rough, though. Like, something that I get kind of hung up on is you have the constitutional right to a speedy trial, but oftentimes that right doesn't actually, like, for me, a trial that takes, you know, years on years on years is not a speedy trial. Speedy is relative. That's what they say.
Hello.
And I still need 45 dragonflies to go in that. The Spyro music is great, I think. So we went to Farm World, we went to Luau World. I guess I do have to go through the ice gate, huh? I have time to do one more level. His stomach was so inflamed. Oh no. So good for people who can 100% this game, like, quickly. I'm apparently not one of them. And that's all right with me. Oh, I'll be able to collect new collectees in the hub world too. I like that. In the one hub world this game has. That is the thing. It's like, I feel like even if you like this game, it might give the feeling of like, oh, just when I was really getting into it, it's over and there's no more. To the people who are mean, fuck you. True. Okay. Did you ever finish Doctor Who? I did not. I watched the the bottle episode with Ruby where she's in Wales. That was a good episode, but I didn't watch any more after that. I lost my job. You missed one day and you lost your job. I'm so sorry, Dark Assassin. I hope you find a new job soon. You haven't seen the best one. I liked that one and the one before it. The fucking Paradox, all-powerful dark magic. And my boss didn't give a crap. Well, damn, I'm so sorry. I hope you are able to find fresh employment soon. Every so often I hear like a friend on Twitch say that they had job problems, and like, if you're wondering how we're doing, Spyro, check your atlas. Thanks. Yeah, I'm sorry. Losing your job, especially like right now. Anytime losing your job is rough, but like losing your job right now is really rough. This was supposed to be a level entrance, and they ended up cutting it. There's supposed to be a level called the Enchanted Forest. Is that the professor? No, that's a mouse. Go talk to Professor Mouse, I guess, in the Aztec. This is a gun.
Hey,
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Of course. My favorite dragonfly. Fluffy. I don't think I like that mouse. This game is very precious. Like, I could just like run around, that's what I like about Spyro games. I can just run around collecting gems till I get bored. Then I can come back and collect more gems.
If you find some more of these dragonflies, I bet their magic could get this contraption working again.
Okay, they're supposed to be like Einstein. That's why they got an accent. 65? Well, yikes, bud. Rest in peace, cut level. It was a case of they had me on for 2 days, called me in, told them I had 2 days that week. They said, oh, we never change it when it's made. I was like, sure you do. So they like changed your schedule at the last minute? What's happening? That was weird. Oh, what's this world over here? Let me get that dragonfly. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Oh, what's Sparks? Hey Spyro, you found a challenge portal. You'd think I'd remember that by now. This is an ice breath challenge. So sometimes they tell you what the challenge is, and sometimes they don't. After this episode, I want you to go watch the Rogue episode. What, is Anna Paquin in it or something? So they changed your schedule at the last minute, and you, like, didn't see it. Man, that sucks. Fucking... when I first started working part-time in my career, there would be times when, like, I would work weird hours and, like, off-schedule hours and whatever, and then sometimes I'd be, like, sleeping or napping, and I'd miss a message from my manager that was like, hey, can you work, like, last minute this time? And thankfully, I never, like, got in trouble for that, but I do remember those instances very well. I think there was one time I didn't actually show up for a shift. I think there was one time because I, like, didn't have it on my calendar or something, and thankfully they were able to work around it, but that was... I really thought I was gonna get fired. I do remember that. And thankfully I didn't. There were a few times I thought I was gonna get fired. They kind of needed me. Do you have proof of the schedule beforehand? Yeah, definitely try to get unemployment. I agree with Heather. I thought I did, but I didn't. It was a shit job. Oh, no. It is getting hot in here, and my air conditioning's not running.
Says tomorrow's gonna be hotter.
Hotter?
There we go. Whew. I recently got my gun license. Oh no. America, fuck yeah. So you're gonna form a well-armed militia? Or a well-maintained militia? What do they say in the Constitution? Because they don't just say, like, the right to bear arms. They say, like, for keeping a well-maintained militia, the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. I bet if you try to form a well-maintained militia, the police won't be too happy about that. I'm somehow missing 4 of these. Well, I guess I'll have to start over again. I worked outside in a parking lot pushing carts, and I didn't even get hazard pay because it wasn't considered dangerous? Well, damn. Yeah, that sounds like onward and upward in some ways. I hope upward for you. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so in the future, I've posted this on Discord. Next week, we've got a guitar stream on Monday. But I feel like moving forward into like next month and beyond, I might start doing... I don't know where these bonfires are supposed to be. Not up here. I might start doing 2 streams a week, but longer streams. Which means I have to prepare myself for doing those longer streams. But that may in fact be what starts to happen. There's a monkey up here. Sandra.
Hey, it's Sandra.
So I heard some of these dragonflies are just named after people who worked on the game. Which wouldn't really surprise me. That monkey's floating. Can I blast these? Nope. The monkey's gonna tell me something. Hello, monkey. Hello.
Great job, young dragon. That should be enough to get my balloon working.
Why are you... What accent is that? What accent is that? I need to know. Let's see. So... 1... Maybe it's like down this hallway. Oh, Australian, right, of course. My favorite. House, we need to cure this patient. Also, I hate fat people. Does anybody watch the medical misadventures of Dr. House? Because otherwise you might be confused by what I'm talking about. There's an Australian on that show who hates fat people. There's like a whole episode about it, and everyone else is like, oh my god, what is wrong with you, Chase? Because it's like a little girl, and he like fat shames her. And this is a TV show from the mid-2000s, so you can imagine how fucking extreme it was for all the other characters to be like, dude, Chase, chill out. I have a wish to have a Springfield Model 1873. I'm gonna assume that's a gun. Or is that a Simpsons thing? Okay, it is a gun. We've confirmed that it's a gun. I'm very happy about that. I got this time. I want a car, 98K. I want a car too, beep beep. Oh my goodness. As long as I don't youch. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. Bzzz. That was great, Spyro. You completed the challenge and released a dragonfly. It's Howie.
Hey, it's Howie.
I got all the dragonflies. So I guess those tall trees, yeah, there was like, I see. So this isn't just like the level entrance. There was like a whole little hub area behind here that they blocked off. Interesting. Howie Mandel from Bobby's World. So it looks like there's only one world we can go into right now. Or are there 2? Hold on. So there was the flying monkey. Oh, and there's this one too. So is this like Thieves World? Hello? Do you talk? Hold on. Do you talk? Do you talk? Spyro goes to like Pathfind to talk to the person and then gets stuck. And now I want to talk to you though. There we go.
You're gonna need to steal a lot more dragonflies before I let you on my magic carpet. Not just anyone gets to ride on it.
Oh, thanks. 55. I can't drive 55. Boo. Also, this layout's just bizarre. Like, nothing really... So, like, why is there a 45 on the other side? I don't understand. Y'all are talking about guns, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say I don't know anything about guns. Now, how many gems do I have from this? I just think they're neat. I have 775 from this area. Whee. Will I ever 100% a level again? Let's be optimistic and say yes. First, I'm gonna go up to Monkey Land. It just works. I have a sword? You can buy swords on Amazon? Like real swords? Ooh. I'm so tired, but I don't want to drink my Dr. Pepper. This load screen is so long. And a good night. Did the game crash? Oh my goodness. I was afraid the game crashed. I'm missing a file that I need for work, and I like just realized it. I'm gonna send off a real quick email. You ever think about work late at night and then realize that your work wasn't finished? Has this ever happened to you? I found a site that can get battle-ready ones. Okay, Marsh, welcome to my class. Bullets Basics on Guns. That's actually a good class name. One, yes. No, Bullet, no Bullet.
Have invaded our sacred monastery. Of course, we practice divine compassion, so we really can't get involved in anything violent.
Oh my god, that's so funny. They're invading us, and because we're nonviolent pacifists, we can't defend ourselves. It's up to you, Spyro. Kill them for us. Oh my god, not the mammoths. They're so cute. I do not want to blast those mammoths. Are they enemies? Oh, they're enemies. I have to blast them. That's even worse because they're so cute. Oh, I don't like that. I don't want to blast something that's that cute. Oh, and they need to be flame blasted. Okay. Oh, Ice World. We're in Ice World. Oh.
Hey, it's Foamy.
Where? Like Foamy the squirrel? I've been meaning to get a nice Italian sword. Rapier. That's what, Elliewood uses in Fire Emblem. No, don't point your gun at anyone. Oh, we have to kill the cute bunnies. Oh, that's okay then. That's fine. I swirled? Oh, ice. I swirl, you swirl, we all swirl for Ice World. I swirled, you swirled, he, she, we swirled. Swirlonomics. The study of swirling. Just don't. Let's move on from guns. Guns are a fact of life here in America, but that doesn't mean I don't have to be uncomfortable with them. Yes, there we go, bullet. Thank you. What, this random ass treasure chest? Ah! Forward momentum. I don't like the ice worlds in Crash, and I don't like this ice world in Spyro. I'm not a fan of like, oh, sliding around. I like ice skating in real life, not in video game. The ice skating in Super Mario Galaxy is pretty good. That's about it. There's a Kirby game where he has a gun. You can legally operate a tank with a working cannon on top. Is that because of the Second Amendment? Oh, and these have shields. Annoying. Well, am I gonna get the gem from them now that they fell off the side? And what's this little person doing? What?
Spyro.
Oh, it's Bartholomew, isn't
We're
it?
scary monsters, but we're peaceful, which is why we live here in this once peaceful realm. The true monsters are the Riptocs, and they've taken my kind and imprisoned them in the ice.
So instead of Norks, it's just all
With
Riptocs.
your flame breath?
Oh, now they're Australian. Okay, is everyone Australian in this level? Are we in an alternate world Australia where it gets icy? You need a special paperwork, but it's just permit. Oh, not the okay-ish fucking faces. Making my way downtown, driving my tank. Oh, so this is like, I like this level design. And we're in ads. What I was gonna say is I like this level design because it reminds me of classic Spyro where there's like branching.
Huh?
I think Spyro needs to get special treads. Why does that keep happening? I would like to know. Are these monkey statues destructible? Seemingly not. I say seemingly. Has anybody heard of that guy who drove the bulldozer? He like made like a tank out of a bulldozer in his either his garage or his basement for years over some sort of like land or contracts dispute, and then finally just like, I don't think he killed anyone, but he caused a lot of property damage, which is like fine. But it wasn't like for like a righteous reason or anything. He wasn't like protesting anything. He was just mad because there was like a property dispute, and that alone was enough to enrage him to the point where he built his own tank out of a bulldozer and destroyed several buildings within his town. I'll catch you later, Baronade. We're gonna wrap up stream soon anyway.
Greetings, young
after this
dragon.
level.
I believe the turret behind you could be a very
And then next
useful
Wednesday will be the final
weapon for you to
Spyro
use on your
stream.
quest.
Well, the final
Use it
Spyro
for
Enter the
our
Dragonfly
annual
stream.
snowball war.
Monday, don't forget, song list. Monday
Although we are
is the next guitar
non-violent
stream.
people, we do have our vices. Perhaps
Let's try to
you
get to
might
Lucky
want drive over
Sevens.
there and try it out.
I wasn't paying attention to that. I hope it wasn't important. I heard reading is fundamental, but what about listening? I wish I could use the D-pad. The controller has one. We're over 50% complete. Oh, this level has 900 gems. And once again, 10 dragonflies. Turret. Oh, well, what's the... Okay. Kaboom! How do I get out of here? That sure was enlightening. I sure did use that turret. Oh, there's one more! Shoot! There's one more thing I still need to use the turret on. Which is good, because I missed that gem. I kind of miss using the gems as currency. Just a little bit, though. Excuse me, what happened to Moneybags? He just kind of disappeared. And then what's up that, yeah. What's up this thing? Excuse me, my nose is itching from my cat. Earlier. Okay, so we unfreeze this Yeti.
I like the cold, but I don't like it that much.
What is with their faces? Okay, let's get blasted here. That's good, so now we can backtrack. I like that the mammoths literally just make elephant sounds. If you got a big, let me work it. I don't think that's what she says. I don't remember the lyrics to that song. I wish I did. Okay. Ah, there's a dragonfly over there. Slip slide. Get the gems. Get the gems. Get the dragonflies. Get the gems. Get the gems. Get the dragonflies. Get the gems. Get the dragonflies. Get the dragonflies. Get the gems. Marsh, look at Freetog and tell me if I'm not wrong. Oh, let's see. Why am I apprehensive all of a sudden? Get bubbled. Get bubbled, bud. Oh, I caught him. Well, that one's Holly. Holy shit. So, I'm gonna get to a part of the game soon where I'm actually gonna have to grind out dragonflies. That's worrisome. Alright. Let's look at this here freedom talk. Freedom. Because I thought about that, and I thought the wordplay was funny, but I'm actually gonna delete that because, I don't appreciate that kind of humor being posted in my community. The wordplay is funny. The wordplay itself is actually funny, but the sentiment I don't agree with. If you're gonna commit any crimes, you should be committing them against big corporations. That's a crime of hate that I can get behind. I hate Walmart too. Why do I hate Walmart? I could really go into a dissertation on there. They come into communities invasively and shut out businesses that are already there and undercut them with low prices, but then also with their prices provide lower quality products to the people in those communities. And it's just like a vicious cycle that has happened pretty much across America for the last 20 or 30 years. And I'm not a big fan of it. And then they create a monopoly, and then with their monopoly, they're allowed to sort of behave however they want. They also, from what I understand, don't like treat or pay their workers super well. Every time I do have to go into a Walmart for whatever reason, the people there seem super miserable, and like the people working there, I should say. And I don't blame them. I don't know what they got going on, but I can only imagine. Oh, I was trying to talk to the... I smell capitalism. That's about right. I hate capitalism too.
Trapped within the ice here. Can you use the turret?
yeah, as soon as I stop getting blasted by these fucking dinosaurs. Yeah, but we are supportive of all different types of people and communities here in Marsh World, regardless of race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, etc. And I expect and anticipate for members of this community to carry themselves in the same way, inclusively. They accused my mom of, what did I call them? Did I not call them dinosaurs? They accused my mom of a felony Walmart for taking a soda to take meds that she didn't pay for first. She did pay for it, but then the drawer was massively short after multiple cashiers, and they accused her. Don't they have like and this thing with like, I don't know if this was recent or what, Creep Twin, but like this whole thing with companies being like, my wage theft, wage theft is real. When they're like, oh my, like when they talk about like losses from theft, and like then it turns out that actually theft was really not a super notably major problem for any of these companies in a notably statistical sense. And well, and now they've just used that scaremongering as an excuse to make checking out less convenient for the average consumer, but worse than that, just for like locking a whole bunch of stuff in these stores behind like cabinets and stuff, like, you know what I mean? And then you go in and it's like, well, damn, I'm trying to buy that fucking, the CVS by me has trash bags locked up. And it's like, what's even the purpose of this? I know there's not a fucking crime ring stealing garbage bags. Oh, they do want me to shoot down these birds. Now, do I get a reward for that? I guess I do. That was great, Spyro. You completed the challenge and released a Dragonfly.
Hey, it's Gaku.
I did the same thing in a Costco one time, and I didn't get in trouble because the workers understood why I did it. And the part of the thing is, like, fucking empathy at the end of the day. Just, like, us having goddamn empathy and understanding for one another. And, like, these corporations foster like snitch behavior among people. Like, I understand if you're a worker and like it's, you know, if you're gonna get in trouble, well, can I get up there? Now I'm curious. If you're gonna get in trouble if you don't stop something or like you don't prevent someone from walking off with something, then like I get it, that's your job on the line and the company has put you in a position. Other times, I don't know, man, like we're all just people trying to make it by. I remember I was at, and like that's the other thing about Walmart, because Walmart is so impersonal that like there's a scene about this in The Sopranos. It's a little bit different, but there's a scene in The Sopranos where the guy, it's like late in the series, it's like 2006, and the guys are trying to shake down like a coffee shop, but the coffee shop has turned into a Starbucks, and they go to the Starbucks to try to shake it down, and the guys like won't give them the money. And they're like, they try to mention, like, he's like, well, if I take money out of the register, then corporate will know I took it. And like, no, I'm not trying to promote fucking making deals with the mafia while you're on your job. What I'm trying to say on a human level is like, you know, say there's a person who is, you catch them taking like a $5 fucking thing, or like here's a real world example. The person's trying to buy the last cat food tray, like a fucking rinky-dink $5 or $10 cat food bowl, and it doesn't have a label on it. Someone tore the label off of it. So then you can't ring it up. And because everything in the system has to get rung up, I can't just hand you $5 or $10 and say, well, I've bought it. It's fine. Like, it's not in the system, but, you know, here it is. Here's my payment for it. And they can't also go, well, there was no label on it, but it's fine. You can just, like, take it, or, like, you can't do any of that stuff because there's no human connection at these stores. And it's all like, well, Walmart corporate will know that not every single item is accounted for.
Those tricky rip talks caught me off guard, Spyro.
And like, you know, I'll talk to people about capitalism and complain about capitalism. And like, just because I'm anti-capitalist doesn't mean I'm anti-trade. Like, I think trade and like the bartering of goods for services and like, or whatever, and like legal tender, even literally the concept of currency, the concept of money, I'm not necessarily against. It's just like we're in this hyper-capitalist system where you don't even have these human connections with other people. There's actually no element of like person-to-person trade. And I'm not talking about bartering either. They probably locked them up because people use them to steal a bunch of stuff at one time and run out. I didn't think about that.
Dragonflies!
What is he doing?
Excuse me, oh short one. Sir, short one. Something went wrong with your scepter.
A hint of butter.
I think the
I love butter on
scattered
popcorn.
all over.
Yeah.
Scattered! Oh! Something must have gone wrong with my scepter. The dragonflies must be scattered all over the continent. No matter.
What is happening?
Without their dragonflies, the dragons are helpless.
What's a dragon without a dragonfly?
I'll send my Riptox out to collect them all and put that purple dragon out to pasture.
Why is this playing so late in the game? Is what I want to know. I've collected like 40 dragonflies, and he's like, wait, am I leaving the level? I thought that was a mini game again.
Huh?
There needs, like, why wouldn't you put the word exit above the exit portal? Something. Is this a mini game? My phone's ringing again. I'm ignoring it. That was the exit port.
Huh? Huh?
55%. Do I even have 40? I still don't have 45 dragonflies. Okay, I'm gonna need to, next time I'm gonna need to go back to the levels and get more stuff. Because these last levels I can't unlock if I don't have like 45, 55, and 65 dragonflies, which means I need to get a lot more dragonflies than I currently have. Marsh can't handle this anymore. Marsh needs a break. Marsh is tired. Marsh is worn out. It's pretty miraculous Marsh made it on stream today at all. So I'm here in my jammies. Let's go hang out with Sleepy Bear. Marsh is a Sleepy Bear. Wait, is Sleepy Bear gone? Where'd Sleepy Bear go? Most of mine, wait, at my movie theater at the mall, you have a thing on the side where you can put your own butter. Most of mine do too. I don't want a hand covered in butter. I'm reserving commentary. Oh, my camera disconnected. That's what I get. I deserve that. I wonder if it's because of that phone call. It might be, actually. Yeah, it was. Oh my god, did my camera, like, die? Oh, hold on. Hold on, I'm filming my wall. Hello. Maybe Marsh should stop. Yeah, that's a sign. That's a sign Marsh needs to get his ass off stream. But I really am thinking about having longer streams in the future, like 2 stream days a week, and then longer streams per, there we go, fix my hat. Longer streams per stream. So like Monday and Wednesday, Monday and Thursday, but at least 4 hours per stream. Look at this Sleepy Bear. It's about to be me. Honk shoe, me. Don't forget! Monday's the guitar stream. How could you forget? Check the song list for all the action that's gonna occur. It's still September. If you want to watch ads, you know what to do. If you want your friends to watch without ads, you know what to do. And if I do longer streams, one thing I'm going to have to be better about is taking regular breaks. Taking breaks at the top of the hour, getting my ass up out of the chair, walking around, doing the things that I need to do, and taking regular breaks. So that's going to be something I'm going to enforce too. But keep up with me on the socials if you want to know about upcoming schedules. I appreciate all of you who were here this evening. If you chatted, if you watched quietly and lurked, whatever, I appreciate it. Next week is going to be Guitar Stream on Monday, and then more Spyro on Wednesday. And I anticipate finishing Enter the Dragon on Wednesday. Oh, because then the new Zelda game comes out. Stream go bye-bye? I'm still here. But we're wrapping up, if that's what you're asking, yes. Marsh is going bye-bye. But I'll be back on Monday with guitar. I was very excited all day to play Spyro. And now I'm just like, ooh, I need a break. I need a little bit of a break. I need to go rest my eyes. But today was kind of a crunchy day at work as well. For me. Oh boy. Yeah, I need to send an email. Marsh lore. Weird day all around. One of those days. Marsh lore. Marsh lore is that is being tired lore. Is being worn out by my adult human job part of my lore. Today was a weird day. Were the vibes off for everyone? I hope tomorrow will be better. Don't forget we have a Discord channel where we can talk about stuff. We have a feels talk channel if you want to talk about your feels. I think I know who we're gonna raid. I think I know. Yes. So again, don't forget, next week I will be back on Monday with more guitar. Wednesday with Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. We will do more of the game. We will do as much of the game as we possibly can. And then Thursday might be Zelda. We'll see. We're going to go ahead and raid into someone who I've been seeing in other people's chats. I haven't raided to her in a while. So get your raid messages ready. If you are subbed, you can copy this to your clipboard. And if you're not subbed, I will type it manually. You can copy this to your clipboard. So I really do hope to see you for the guitar stream on Monday. I'm always excited when I do guitar streams. It's great to get live requests and all that stuff. Requests from the song list will be free. Off-menu requests will be explained. Because we might turn the guitar stream into a subathon. So just watch out for that. We're gonna raid into Me Warrior Woman! She's playing Bug Snacks. So we're gonna do the raid. And we're also gonna do the Bug Snack song. Get ready to raid Me Warrior Woman with Bug Snacks. 5, 6, 7. That's right, it's a 3 count. All right, I'll see you next week for Spyro on Wednesday. Guitar stream on Monday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. I'll see you around on the socials, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you in your streams. And I'll see you next time on the Marsh stream. Have a good night. Let me give you another one. Whoa, dude. These foods got eyeballs on them. That's not how he talks. How does he talk? Find out next time on the Marsh stream.